Welcome to Two Brothers Comics. It is the Saturday Night Babble-on. Stay tuned.
That was a little rusty.
I'm gonna blame that on you though.
I couldn't get the click.
I had the phone muted, and you sent me the Snapchat before we started. I had to turn the volume up, and then yeah, I was prepared, and you messed me up. I don't know.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. So Justin, Dustin, hello. Hope you guys are doing well. Glad to be back in a little bit of normalcy. After last week, I was gone for the kid's birthday, and then Dustin went off the rails. But don't worry, guys. Tonight, we're back on schedule. So let's say hey to some people in the chat. What's going on, Rob? Mr. Chaos. He and I did a video earlier this week going over some new indie comics. Josh, what's going on, man? Did not get a chance to stop by. I got stung by a wasp today. And so I basically was at home on Benadryl and icing my arm all day. Kevin, hello. But I will probably come by tomorrow. What's going on, Kingpin, Southern Comic Geek? Yep, there it is, Josh. Sorry, man. Again, got stung, and I took a bunch of Benadryl, and I did not leave the house. But I will be coming by tomorrow. Ryan, hello. B. Ramey, what's going on? Oh, it just skipped on me. Brandon,
right.
what's going on? Flash, Two Gun, Tyler, what's up? Justin Birch, Ram Comics, how you doing? And guys, let me know how the audio is out there. If you hear a little bit of ringing or anything like that in the background, let me know. I got an air conditioner running and I can turn it off if needed. And then Mr. Smallwood, how you doing? All right. Oh, and then Lewis, man, he has been all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
All over our man. We truly appreciate the support.
Yep.
And I like the suggestions he had earlier on our community post. So a couple new things are on the channel, guys. We hit the 1K mark. We haven't. What's going on, Lost in Comics?
Man, they did a great interview with Mr. Ryan Parrott. I'm not sure how to say his last name, but that was a fantastic interview. If you guys haven't checked it out.
Yep. Again, got stung by a wasp. If you see this goofy thing, it's your iPad.
I'm just showing solidarity.
Great friends. But yeah, a couple new things are on the channel, guys. We hit the 1K mark, which is fantastic. We obviously could not have done that without you guys. So thank you so much for that.
Yep.
So now you guys will start seeing like community posts from us on the YouTube page, which is great. Super chats, all that good stuff is now available. And now we're going to be able to stream or live stream from our cell phones. So that's going to be opening up a couple different avenues for us. So we're excited. And again, thank you all so much.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll be able to maybe take advantage of that live streaming ability next weekend at the Huntsville Comic Expo. So that'd be pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah. So next weekend, we're going to be, I guess, let's jump right into it. So next weekend is going to be a big weekend for us. We're going to be at the Huntsville ComiKon. Probably one of the only cons going on in the nation.
Yep.
As long as it's still allowed to happen as of right now it is. I don't see them canceling it. So we'll be there. That'll be cool. Hopefully get to talk with Chris Claremont and a couple of other people. And then since we're going to be in the same state, sorry, a couple of things. Thanks, guys, for everybody saying congratulations. Since we're going to be in the same state, we're going to be doing our 1K bash.
Yep.
So I think that's what we're going with. It was supposed to be tonight, and we just decided to push it out because no reason to travel 2 weekends in a row.
Yep.
So next weekend, we're going to have a 1,000 or case subscription. What do you call it? Celebration.
Yep. It's gonna be fun, man. We're working on planning some stuff out and looking to do a few things. So we're gonna get that all worked out. We're really excited about doing this Huntsville Expo.
Yep.
We'll be there filming. Hopefully we're gonna get to talk to some of the people there enjoying the expo, talk to some of the guests maybe. If you're going, come find us. We'll be the guys in the red you'll know who we are. We'll be out there in the red shirts with the white letters on it. We'll have the mask on, so you might have to look around, but I'm trying to figure out a way that we can have some Two Brothers Comics masks going on while we're out there. So that way everybody can still see that it is us when you look at our face and see that hashtag collect your way across the top. So we're going to see what we can do about that. But we're really excited about it. I'm really pumped. This will actually be the first time me and Nick have been at a con event together at the same time too. So it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool. And,
so Justin, what's up with you, man? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead, Dustin.
If you're coming, that's right. Huntsville is locking it down completely. Yep. Masks in Huntsville till the end of time, from what I'm hearing. So, but yeah, we're really pumped. It's going to be a good time. Hopefully, we'll be able to pick up some cool books and stuff. So we're looking forward to that.
Josh, my widow speak. I know. No, I'm growing it out, and I'm gonna do the old man.
Oh, there you go.
Swerve to the side thing.
Like what Mom used to call the little man's haircut, where you just comb it over like that. You gonna be Mommy's little man? Absolutely.
So Justin, what you been up to, man? How's your week going? You been busy?
Very busy, yeah. I've been working nonstop. Worked late last night. Worked all day today. Planning on working all day tomorrow. Hoping to get 3 books and 2 covers done this weekend.
Nice.
I like it. You're doing covers now, like you illustrating the covers?
Oh no, just like
titling and
like layout.
I know. I was just picking you got some kind of hidden ability you're not telling us about, bro. Come on now.
No. You're giving me too much credit.
That's funny.
Too much credit.
All right, guys. Well, let's jump into the first segment. If y'all are ready, y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I tell you right now, I feel so rusty. I missed 1 week, and it's like I've been gone a month.
Yeah.
This is strange. This is strange.
Gotta stay in the rhythm. It's all about the repetitive rhythms there.
What's going on, K. Titus? Two Gun. I think Lewis. I've already mentioned a couple of these people. Comic Crazy. Hello. ICT Benny. Yep.
Got perfect. A lot of folks in here. So good to see you guys.
Share it out. Tell your friends.
Tell your
kids
mom
in here.
You know,
Josh said I win new pickups this week.
We like he's posted too.
Josh, I haven't seen what you picked up yet, but I've seen.
No, he got another Avengers 4.
Another one?
Another really? He got 2 of them now. He literally he goes live on Facebook, and at the time,
was this just a couple hours ago?
No. This was earlier this week, and I was the only one on there at the time.
Yeah.
And he's like talking about the box and everything, and he said, "Hey," and I said, "You better not be opening up another Avengers 4 to rub in my face." And he just kind of laughs, says, "Oh, I wouldn't do that to you," and then he does it anyway. I was like, "Really?" I mean, it wasn't as high grade as the one that he's got at the house now.
Yeah,
and this one he says is going to go to the shop, but I was just like, "Man, Josh is just bringing them in." So that was really cool to see. Really cool.
Absolutely, man.
So let's jump into the pickups this week. I had an extremely light week.
I bet your mom was lighter.
Yeah, I know, right? I've been trying to slow it down, man. I can't keep spending this money. So I got, of course, Something's Killing the Children, issue number 8. I love that series right there, man. I'm telling you, if you're not reading it, man, you are not doing yourself any favors. You are really missing out.
I need Josh to tell me what I got picked up this week. It's still sitting at the shop.
Batman 94. I picked up the Matina cover. I go back and forth. Sometimes I pick them both up if the trade dress looks good. I always get the Matina. The trade dress, the art, I did not like that way that Batman looked on that one at all. So even though friggin' Punchline was on here, I still picked it up. I finally was able to get Once and Future number 8. I have yet to read it yet, but again, one of my favorite, if not my favorite series. It's probably tied with Undiscovered Country. Again, picked it up late. Finally picked up my copy of Loggerhead, Mr. Silverbacks. Man, there's been a lot of buzz on this books. Everybody's talking about Loggerhead. I've talked to a couple of shops that sold out of them. So he's doing great with that, doing real good. And then, oh, nice, man. Nice. Respectively. And then Adrian, you guys know him as Pandawesome316. He started his YouTube channel this week, dropped his first video, a CGC unboxing. Somebody drop his link in the chat so everybody can go sub him up and check him out. He's a great dude. He hit me with these. You guys know I've bought every issue of this series. I have bought every cover. Well, there was 2 I was not able to get this time, and he made sure that I had them. So now I have every single cover of every issue of this series. I don't know why, but I do.
What's up, Flash by Night? Hope you're doing well, man. Hang out for a while with us. Lot of great stuff going on.
I love that. I love Undiscovered Country too, man. It
cracks me up because the amount of dialogue in that book is that's outrageous, and you hate that.
Exactly. And every time I open it up, I'm like, oh, it's gonna take forever. And then I start reading it, and I forget about how much I hate reading, and that's what comic books do for me because I'm a slow reader, a bad reader, and I hate reading. But hey, that's what this kind of stuff will do for you, though.
All right, so I'll go next, and then I'll drop Panda's YouTube channel in the chat here in a second. So obviously I've not bought anything yet this week. I do have Berserk number 4 coming, and then I'm going to get number 5 coming. I'm like 3/4 of the way through number 3, so super pumped about that. I'm going to do a review on that, and then I have some of the Avatar reviews I'm going to be recording and getting those out, so that's cool. But I did want to talk about one book real quick, Firepower. Did anybody else read this last week? Did you guys get it?
Mm-mm.
All right, so obviously Josh, being the greatest local comic shop owner there is, I was picking up my box last week, had Ellie, or the week before last, had Ellie, maybe it was last week, I don't know. I think I might have took her on a Thursday night, Friday night. But I'm telling you guys, this right here is one of the coolest stories I've read in quite some time. It's by Robert Kirkman. Obviously, you guys know who that is. And what he did is he actually put out a free comic book day, issue number 1. Obviously, free comic book day kind of got postponed, but they went ahead and sent them. But then he did basically a prelude, and you bought it. It's like $9.99, so it's a trade paperback. Nice. I'm telling you, the story, the artwork, everything about it, man, it's just absolutely awesome. So nice. if you want something a little bit different, a little bit new, it's got some Iron Fist feeling, some Avatar feeling, a little bit of everything. But I'm telling you, it's worth the read. I haven't read issue number 1 yet, and there's a kind of a twist at the end that kind of threw me for a loop. But I'm telling you guys, pick this up because it was great. So that's all I really wanted to show off in my quote-unquote new pickups because I don't have anything yet, and I'll go get it tomorrow or get my stuff tomorrow. Chaos, if you would drop Pandawesome316, that would be huge. So what about you, Justin?
So like I said, I've been really busy this week. So I just made it to the shop yesterday, but I haven't gotten a chance to read anything yet. In fact, I haven't even gotten a chance to bag and board all of this stuff yet. So my pickups were, and some of this is from last week as well, because I didn't make it to the shop last week. And unfortunately, my shop hasn't been able to get any DC stuff in yet. So I wasn't able to get Batman, and I think Detective came out this week as well, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't have those yet. But what I picked up was X-Force number 10, Doctor Strange number 5, Old Haunts. Looking forward to reading this when I get a chance.
Nice. Thank you.
Archangel 8. Justice League Odyssey 22. Of course, Batcave. Got to have Wolvenheart.
Oh, yeah.
Devil's Highway,
AWA.
Adventure Man #2.
Which is actually like more Adventure Woman, right?
Now it is.
Spoiler.
Yeah, I double check, make sure I didn't read the title wrong. And of course, Something is Killing the Children #8.
Which
I bet you're so excited to read that one, aren't you?
Awesome.
Yeah, I've already read it.
Yeah, it was really
I've already
good.
read it. And I picked up one like, it's not a trade, but Fables Deluxe #9.
Nice.
Because I have 1 through 8, and I saw that these are starting to go out of print. So I'm like, need to pick up 9 through 15 while I can before the price skyrockets on them. Because like 7, like 1, 4, and 7, if you look them up on eBay, it's insane.
Wow.
Really?
I want to say like I've seen them go for like $150.
That's crazy.
It is.
Wow.
It is.
Yo,
Right.
B. Ramey, I'm glad you're enjoying Savage Avengers, bro. That makes me happy to see people jumping on that. It makes me feel good in here.
And I tell you, so what is Fable? Because I've heard a little bit about it, but not enough to where.
Fables is basically, I know I'm going to butcher this. It's basically, what if all of the like old fairy tales lived in the modern world? Like something happened, they left their fairy tale land and settled up, like started a settlement in New York City in modern times.
Dude, that is right up my alley. I love that stuff.
So somewhat like Shrek.
So if you saw like this, Fables came out before the TV show Once Upon a Time.
Okay.
So everyone's like, Once Upon a Time, the TV show is based on Fables, but it's not. But it's the same kind of vibe.
Okay.
Man,
I remember when me and Nick and our wives, we got hooked on that show. Like after like it was already been out for a couple seasons, and then all 4 of us got hooked on that show, and we'd all just sit down and watch it together. It was like for a long time we loved that show.
well, and that kind of reminds me of like Carnival Row. It's a newer TV show on Amazon Prime, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'm telling you, that show, I'm probably gonna rewatch it. I absolutely love it. Man, Justin, you were so popular.
He got as many fans in here as we do. Well,
Guys, everybody on the Facebook side,
he's got fans.
everybody on the Facebook side hanging out for Justin, come on over to the YouTube side. There's a lot of chats going on. Hit the subscribe button and, come over here, and there's a bunch going on that you don't get to see on the Facebook side. JJ Birch, I love it. I love it. But yeah, so check out Carnival Row, guys. It's a great, it's not based on a comic. This guy wrote it back in high school, and actually one of the writers that works with Kevin Smith a lot, and he actually does the podcast, Fat Man Beyond. What's his name? I forget the guy, but he does a podcast with him, that live podcast, and he was a writer on it. So,
the guy with Kevin Smith?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Speaking of Kevin Smith, they did this, and I don't mean to keep going on, but it's kind of a new pickups. TKO Studios sent him every one of their books that they've done. I didn't realize that the way they ship those books out are in this really awesome hard case slipcover, and all the 6 issues come that way.
Yeah, it just depends on how, like, what format you order them in.
Oh, really?
You can order them as like 6 floppies or 1 trade. If you do the floppies, then they come in that nice slipcase.
That's awesome
box.
Like that right there, I would collect strictly that way. If places like, I love that. Like if Mad Cave did that, kind of instead of doing like a collected trade, maybe do like a collected single issue with the hardcover slip. Like that would look so good on shelves. But he went through and showed them off. I mean, I encourage you guys to check out TKO because. And they have some big names. They have Jeff Lemire over there writing for them, and some other cool. It's they're not messing around. So,
I believe
Mark Bernardin. That's right. Boom. Same fat time, same fat place.
Fat channel.
I believe Sentient was nominated for an Eisner.
Wow, that's awesome.
On.
I'm definitely going to be checking out more of their stuff, and then maybe we need to reach out and have one of the guys come on and talk to us a little bit. But TKO. So TKO is a publisher, similar to Image, Mad Cave, IDW, any of those, and
Boom Studios.
Boom Studios. So they're a publisher. They're obviously a lot smaller, but they have some seriously. And if you order from TKO, just tell them Haven Comics sent you. Haven Comics ETC. Just let them know Haven Comics sent them. So I'm probably going to be checking out some of their stuff. And that Team Dustin's pretty low on the back.
Yeah, it's kind of low.
It's supposed to be up high. I don't know why.
I thought it was supposed to be between the shoulder blades. We're going to talk to these guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
I went to grab my TKO books. They're like oversized.
Yeah, I love that.
I mean, there's a comic.
I love reading oversized formats.
So yeah, I mean, just
I dig it.
This is all of Wave 1. So what they do is they will release titles like 4 at a time in waves. So this is Wave 1. Sentient was part of Wave 2 along with the other 3 books. So
how much do they retail for?
That's a good question. The trades retail for, unfortunately, it's not telling me on the back. I want to say maybe $20.
How much do the what do you call it?
Like the
collected, yeah.
I think the floppies might be like 25.
Still, the way that comes, totally worth it. 6 comics with the slipcase, all that stuff, totally worth it.
Now
that's right, Will. Hit the like.
I have to look it up now because okay. So it's the trades are 20, and then the 6-issue box set is 30.
That's not bad though.
That's right, Josh. Support your store 100%. However, if you don't have a local comic shop, or if you're like Stevie B and those guys are, I'm not going to repeat what he calls his folks over there. Just use Haven Comics.
Feminine Products Canoe Comics over there.
Basically.
I'm not sure, SCG.
I think so.
If
Josh
they
will be able
are,
to answer.
Yeah, if they are, then I know where we're going to be hanging out.
Just look for the 7-foot-tall samurai.
Yeah. He's not a guest there. He's not signing autographs. He wasn't a professional wrestler.
What's going on, Man Cave?
Man Cave, my dude, what is up? He put a beating on me last night. Not just once, but twice. And he beat both my gimmicks up last night.
Ooh, I was asleep early. All right. Y'all ready to move on?
Let's do it.
I'm telling y'all, I'm probably going to be picking up some TKO stuff. After seeing that, I was excited.
Nice.
All right, let's move on. The news. Look at that. Boom. Titled and labeled. Dustin, which one do you guys want to see first?
Sorry, I was dismissing a can. Whichever, man. Let's go with the let's do the turtle reboot real quick because that's not going to take long. But I just figured we could talk about it for a minute. Basically, they are going to reboot the Turtles again, and this is going to be full on. What do they call it? CG. Is that what they call it?
Okay. Yeah, all CGI.
Yeah, all CGI. And they're going to have new producers and a new studio, and friggin' Seth Rogen is going to be in. Oh, my gosh. I don't like Seth Rogen. I mean, for nothing. I don't find him humorous.
I do actually quite enjoy Seth Rogen sometimes.
I don't find him humorous. And you know, I really can. I am someone who really enjoys just stupid humor, dry humor, all kinds of different humor, except Seth Rogen humor. I don't like the dude. I don't think he's funny. So I hope he doesn't ruin the movie. But I also am not super pumped about it being a full CGI. I would love for them to go back to the OG animatronics. God almighty, that looked good. Why would you not have? You know what I'm saying? It's been this long, 30 years. And you don't want to go back to something that worked and is still noted as the best Turtles movie ever. And you wouldn't even think about trying to go back to that in some way. Imagine what they could do with animatronics now to improve on what they did back then. I mean, back then that was, I mean, that still holds up. It still looks good. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Justin, what do you think?
I'm a wait and see on this one. I mean, have you guys saw the last CGI turtle movie, right?
Yeah, the Nickelodeon TMNT one. I wasn't too big a fan.
I actually liked it. I thought it was really good. So if it's like that, then I'm all for it.
It just looked really cartoony, though, to me.
I mean, we're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like,
I know, but when I think of TMNT, I'm thinking these guys.
Let me ask one quick question. Did you like the Michael Bay Turtles?
I hated the Michael Bay Turtles. Okay. What? Okay. Who in the crap allowed them to freaking design those atrocities? What in the world were they thinking? I didn't even want to buy my kid the freaking toys, and I didn't want them in my house. They were horrible.
Dustin's a little touchy on his turtles.
What in the world kind of freaking goofy goggle glasses things they put on Donatello? I hated those. All the extra wrist wrapping and foot wrapping and all that. Get that junk out of here.
The noses. That's what kind of.
I could go on and on. The only thing I did like was Bebop and Rocksteady. I thought they looked pretty cool. And I like the fact that Seamus got to play a character. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, and I absolutely hated the fact that pretty boy Goober got to play freaking Casey Jones. Get out of here. You ain't Casey Jones. There's only one Casey Jones. And I never, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Guys, while Dustin was going on about his TMNT, I pulled up the TKO stuff because I couldn't stop thinking about it. The stuff looks so good. Look at that.
Yeah, that does look good.
All right, my bad. Let's continue the news. So let us know in the chat, what do you guys think? Oh, Chaos is throwing down. Chaos is throwing it down.
What's he throwing down about?
Michael Bay, TMNT, better than Peter Laird.
Get out of here. Get out of here. That Joker must be running around his hair with pink hair stuck up to here because he ain't doing nothing but being a troll right now. Sup?
And Ryan's absolutely right. So not Michael Bay. Seth Rogen does have a lot of like pretty heavy credits that he's worked on. So, and what he mentioned here Preacher. Well, speaking of Preacher and the actor that played The Boys, we didn't put that on our topic, but The Boys released a small segment or a small clip of season 2. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out on YouTube. It's pretty. It's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah. See, I've never seen either one of those, but
I don't think you would like The Boys.
Yeah,
I think it's a little vulgar for you.
I remember you telling me I probably wouldn't like that, but yeah, I knew Chaos had to be kidding, man. I know Chaos is a smart dude. He's got a lot of sense in that brain of his. So, but
all right. So here we go. So DC reveals a new suit and Harley's Fate and Batman Joker War Part 2 preview.
All right, now I don't want to get into this too terribly much because there are spoilers for the next issue here. I just wanted to kind of talk about the fact here that that we do find out that there is going to be, and this is kind of a spoiler, but not really, because and hold up right there on the next, I think on the next Matina cover, it's actually going to show a fight scene struggle cover between Harley Quinn and Punchline. So Harley is indeed coming back. She ain't dead yet. But it's cool though, because if you look at this suit here,
go down.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was trying to figure out what font that was. That's all.
Oh. Oh man, always working. Yeah, Nick, show that cover real quick. The one above that one.
Yeah, and this one, I don't know. This one?
No, the trade dress. It's got the new Batman suit on it, I think.
This?
No, that's not the new suit. Okay, never mind. Keep going down. My bad. I really like these 1 in 25s they're doing. I would love to have the one with. Okay, so maybe there's not a cover with Harley and Punchline, but there is going to be a fight scene. There's the new suit and the new bike right there. So real futuristic looking. Looks like he's on a Tron bike. As far as a motorcycle itself goes, look at that shiny face mask, man. It looks like he's got a chrome suit on if you look at the gleam on that thing. So, maybe that's part of, because, Batman has nothing now. He don't have anybody at his side. He's lost his fortune, everything. And this is some of the panels in here. Some crazy stuff is going down. This series, I'm telling you guys, is just killing it right now. Tinian is just a madman right now with this, and I'm really digging what he's doing. So it's super cool. And just knowing that Batman is pretty much at the lowest point that I think that we've seen this character at. And not only that, but he's up against the highest odds he's ever been against too. So yeah. I'm interested to see how he comes back from that and how Tinian writes that. But those 1 in 25 variants have been really nice. I really wanted that designer one.
Real quick, I'm almost wondering if those preview pages are a little bit of a red herring, because so as you were scrolling through, you saw that futuristic type suit and the bike. Yeah. But at the end, you saw Alfred morph into Joker. I almost wonder if that's a dream sequence and like that suit isn't the real suit.
And so they kind of talk about that in that in the what is that called that we just looked at, that whole thing?
Yeah, the podcast thing there.
Yeah, the preview there. They actually talk about exactly what that is. Yeah, you're pretty much right on with that, but it doesn't say anything about if the suit is a part of the dream or not.
Okay,
but yeah, so who knows? Because I know at the end of the last issue, he went from like being beat up, his suit was torn to shreds, and then all of a sudden lightning struck, and boom, Batman's standing there in a clean, brand new looking suit, ready to go. I was like, okay, so friggin' Batman gets struck by lightning, and he gets a brand new suit.
He was able to wield Mew Mew.
Right. I'll let it slide this time. Real quick. Bearded Comic Bro, what is going on, brother? He hung out with us for almost 5 hours last weekend. That was awesome. And my boy Dylan is in here. I finally got to hang out with him for a little bit yesterday. We're definitely going to have to do that again, though, because it was too short. Wanted to say hey to those guys. I agree, Lewis. I'm not digging that chrome-looking suit, and I'm not digging the bike. But I'm just curious if the suit is going to have something to do. I don't know if the suit gives him some sort of extra oomph or not. I don't know. And, of course, we got to say hey to Ryan. What's going on?
Sorry. Yeah, we're going to get him a shirt. Don't worry. We're going to get him one.
Talking about it. I love my Scrooge McDuck shirt.
That's right. You know what? He does his own thing, man. He has his own funny graphic shirts. Every week they're a little different. Obviously, because he changes his clothes once a week at least.
Only because I enjoy being married.
Perfect. All right. So next up, one more final topic. Unless you've been hiding under a rock, you know about this.
Yep.
Hey everybody, my name is Donnie Cates. I am the writer of Venom and Silver Surfer Black and Thor and Guardians of the Galaxy and Thanos and all kinds of stuff that you guys know me from. I'm joined here with my partner, Mr. Ryan Stegman. Ryan, would you like to say hello?
I'm the artist for Venom and Absolute Carnage, and we're going to announce something cool here today.
Since the beginning of our entire Venom saga, Ryan and I have been talking about the god of the symbiotes, Null, this insanely powerful being that now, after the events of Absolute Carnage, is free. And we've been saying the god of the symbiotes, Null, is coming. Null is on his way to Earth. Well, we are here to tell you, unfortunately, folks, come this December, he's here in a book called The King in Black.
That's going to be so cool. What's up, Newbie Comics? That's going to be cool, man. I'm pumped about it.
So what do you guys think about that?
My first thoughts, which were completely revoked as soon as I remembered the team that's working on this, were I hope this doesn't fall on its face, because what is coming in December is something everybody's been talking about and everybody's been looking forward to since like early last year. And I mean, pretty much since the beginning of this whole Venom series he's working on, everybody's been looking forward to this. We've been waiting to see where this is going to go. And I was like, man, I hope they can deliver, because this is a it's a big challenge at this point. It's been built up so much, but I was like, it's Donnie can do it. Donnie
I'm just trying to figure out how many extra books we're gonna have to buy to get a complete story.
I'll tell you what,
Absolute Carnage.
if he does that again, like that's probably gonna piss me off a little bit. I'm so sick of that.
Yeah.
I literally have not read one X-Men book since the House and Power series ended. Have not read one, because I can't buy 5-6 different series to figure out what's going on. I just like to pick, one or two series here and there. But yeah, I hope they don't do all the tie-ins and stuff like that. But more than likely they will, because that's what these guys like to do at DC and Marvel.
Exactly, Kingpin. Exactly. Oh, by the way, if you haven't already gotten a copy of Venom 3, sorry, you're gonna have to pay $500 for it.
Yeah. Unless you want to hit Nick up, he's got a couple of they're not first prints, but he's got some. He's got some fourth.
I got a second print and a fourth print.
And he's got a slab too. Right?
Yeah, it's the second print.
Second print, and it's featuring Miles Morales on the cover. So
yep. So I'm looking to move those, and I'm not trying to get outrageous, but yeah, I'm moving them so I can basically put the revenue back into the channel for giveaways and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right, Bearded. Absolutely right. You can read them all and still not have a clue. So that's why I just stuck with X-Force.
Okay.
Yep. Tie-ins with money. Go ahead.
First off, I feel like I need to defend the good name of X-Men and just say that I feel personally attacked that you guys are speaking ill of X-Men.
No, not X-Men at all. We're speaking ill of Hickman and Marvel and the multiple tie-ins. I love the X-Men.
So as long as I can remember, there's always been 4 or 5 X titles out at the same time. Just saying.
Yeah, but my thoughts were, though, like, did all those before, have they always been like completely intertwined?
Well, I mean, you always had like X-Force and X Factor and New Mutants doing their own thing, and eventually they would all show up at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my understanding was like Marauders, X-Men, X Factor, New Mutants, and Fallen Angels, and dadgum Wolverine's homies and Magneto's monsters, and all these titles were completely intertwined. So I was just like, yeah, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it.
I don't think that they are. I mean, they just happen to all take place or originate from the same island.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm just missing out then, but it's not for my lack of love for the X-Men. I promise you that. I got boxes full of X-Men over here, bro. Boxes.
So this is another interesting topic. I saw somebody talking about it. It was actually Second Street Marvel on YouTube, Trinity. Go check him out. He does like a daily show in the mornings, and he does some stuff at night. But he's hilarious, absolutely hilarious. But he was going on a big rant about this, and I joined randomly. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? And he basically was going on about the fact he's already spent money on all of these books below digitally, because Marvel came out and said, we're not putting these in print. Sorry, buy them digitally or don't read them. Yeah. And now it's, hey, we're actually going to print these.
Speaking of Star Wars, I didn't see Star Wars on there. I saw Star. What is going on with the Darth Vader book? Like, I'm not a Star Wars. That's the only Star Wars thing I read. What happened to freaking Darth Vader?
What do you mean?
It ain't come back out yet.
Oh, well, I'm sure they probably will. I haven't.
They probably need to hurry up. They probably need to hurry up then.
Yes, he for sure said dadgum.
Yeah, it's still early in the night. My brother right here from New Jersey, Mike, what's up, man? My oldest friend. Me and this dude's been tied at the hip all our lives. He's still hanging out here. Checking that out.
Real quick, can I just say the only Donny Cates stuff that I have is the Thor. So I'm going to need someone to send me a read list. like a an order of what to read things in, so that I'm at least semi prepared for winter.
Yo,
It's a lot.
I read Absolute Carnage. After Absolute Carnage, I picked up on Venom with the Venom Island arc, which tied in right after Absolute Carnage. I think that started in issue 20 or 21. And I know what's going on, I think, right now, good enough to be able to hang with it. So it's really not that many. You might have like 15 books to pick up and read, and that's it.
So I'm good if I pick up certain trades.
Yeah. No doubt.
I think it goes all the way back to some of his Guardians, his Cosmic Ghost Rider. I think even Thanos. I'm trying to think what else. Obviously Venom. There you go, Bearded. Death Letter comes out July 29th.
That's why he's the champ right there, because he knows everything.
But we haven't done our top picks video, so we don't even know what's coming out next week. We still got to get that one done. That's the only way I know what actually is coming out the following week is because of that video we do. And Dustin wasn't a fan of God Country. I think he talked about it.
Let me clear it up, because everybody like Steve keeps throwing out there that I hate God Country. I didn't hate God Country. I thought that with all the mega hype around God Country, for me personally, it did not deliver. I thought it was a good story. I did not think it was the absolute most fantastic, greatest ever thing I've ever read. But like I said on Steve's channel, I also do not have a direct relation to what happened in that story. So that may be part of the reason why it did not impact me the same way it did a lot of people. So just to defend myself.
Silver Surfer Black. That's absolutely right. Glad you mentioned that one. That one's great. And Justin, honestly, at one point you could pick up the Big Treasury Edition, and Tradmore's art is fantastic in that. You can actually buy that on but Amazon had it at one point for like $11. So
wow.
Yeah, it was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Make sure
Flash,
you got
it's coming up.
Make sure you got a friggin' dictionary with you when you read that goddamn Silver Surfer Black. Well, you're a letterer, so you know about words.
You sound like Boomhauer.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. That's what I told Nick. I picked up one issue. Me and Nick were together over Christmas break. And I finally picked up issue 1, and I started reading it. And I messaged him. I was like, yo, I can't read this, dude. Like, I need a translator.
But it's a great read. And Tradmore's art. At first, I remember when it first came out, I picked it up, opened it, said, this is stupid. Look at the art, put it down. I didn't truly appreciate it. And then that Silver Surfer Black came out in the Treasury Edition. And, man, I gave it an actual shot. And I'm telling you, it has got the most gorgeous colors and the artwork. And, I mean, each page is perfect.
I'll give it that.
So does anybody know anything about Toxin coming up? I believe issue 26. Yeah, 26 here. I think is it going to be basically just a new symbiote, or do we know what it is? Have they kept it secret?
I don't know much about it.
All right. Let me see. Toxin.
I was looking up Silver Surfer Black Treasury Edition on Amazon.
Just like that Michael. Sorry. Go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say, just like that Michael Scott gif, he's just like, bam, thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I mean, I've got the trade up here on the shelf. I read it, but like I said, I think part of it was just the fact that I don't have direct relation to what happened there. Me and Nick don't have relations with our grandparents, so dementia is not something we've had to encounter yet. So, who knows? Maybe one day. That'll change. I hope not, but that's kind of probably what I'm thinking.
It's virus. Toxin. So, but there was a couple really sick covers over it. But I think everything going on with Knoll, people kind of have not paid much attention to it, except for some of the speculators. They've gone out and they probably already have 15 copies of 26 pre-ordered, and if you don't get yours, it'll be for sale on eBay for $39.99 shortly after. So make sure you get your copy.
Yeah,
Just kidding,
I've never been like a huge Venom reader. I'm not. Everybody knows if you watch me on anybody else's channel, I'm not a huge Spider-Man collector. Like, it's just never been my thing to do Spider-Man. So Venom, you know, first Venom books I started reading was Donny Cates whenever the Venom Island run started. So,
well, I'll tell you
I'm
guys
learning about Venom too.
So B. Raimi. So if you never got into Venom or Carnage because you don't like that, it's its own thing now, right?
Oh man,
100% its own thing. And actually, after I really started diving deep into this new Venom and stuff like that, I went back and I don't have the Venomnibus, but I went and read all the stories listed, and even at that point, Venom kind of does his own thing, and Spider-Man just kind of shows up in random cameos. But I'm telling you, Venom is definitely a very interesting character, and absolutely love it. I highly recommend starting off with like Venom Lethal Protector, The Madness, and kind of some of those books, but just pick up or Google the reading order of Venomnibus, Volume 1. Venombus.
I like Lethal Protectors. I read that by proxy through the script you wrote me.
Yeah.
And I swear I got the whole gist of the whole story, and it seemed really cool. So.
Oh, yeah. So this is Volume 2. I picked it up.
I
haven't been able to find Volume 1 for a price I'm willing to pay.
I can get it for you for cover price.
I'm not willing to pay cover price.
Sorry,
that's the point.
Sorry, Joker, man.
Well, I mean, it's hard to want to pay $150 for cover price whenever they're on sale for $50. You know, I got that one for $49. So
yeah. All I know
they're out there.
I'm proud of these people in the chat here that are showing why they watch us is because they get it, man. I got people in here saying that they're on the same page with me on Guy Country and Spider-Man. I get ridiculed everywhere I go for that, man. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one in that boat. I thought I was going down by myself. At least I know somebody else is in there helping me paddle away.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's all for the news segments. There was something else that I was going to throw in there, but I decided not to. But they are working on. I saw something where they're talking about doing like a sequel to the Gotham series for HBO. And
yeah, Gotham
Central. I love Gotham, so that's gonna be sweet.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys.
All right. So before we jump into everybody's favorite segment of the night, most times Justin's Toy Box, we always like to show off where we get our T-shirts from. You can pick them up from teespring.com/twobrotherscomics. All of our shirts there with the Team Dustin, different designs, stickers are on here. So feel free to check that out. Links in the description. And, you know, if you like this, but you want a different color, just click on it. It's in there. And, you know, you can get your Raphael. You can get, you know, whatever color, right? So
we're working on getting it fixed to where you can get like all 4 colors of the turtles in the shirts.
Yep.
We're working on that. So just be patient on that.
So it's all in there. And definitely, if you get it, man, tag us on Instagram so we can share it out. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
All right. So we ready?
So that was our... And now, the time we've all been waiting for. Coming to you live on the Saturday Night Babble-on with Two Brothers Comics. We give to you... What do you guys think about that? I was told that the way that I've been reading our top picks sounds really like movie trailer-esque. Somebody used a big word. I didn't even know what it means. I had to ask
it's
Ryan
not a big
Pond.
word. It's an ASMR, and it's
basically...
that's
what it was. Yeah, I had to ask Ryan Pond what that meant. He's the smartest person I know, and he told me the same thing, and I was like, all right, so I need to change that, I guess. And he's like, no, it was cool. He's like, that's just what it sounded like. I was like, okay. Well, if it sounded stupid, I need somebody to tell me.
Oh man! All right, Justin, you gonna take it?
Yeah. Do you guys want to do you want to do pickups first? Should we do news first? What do you want to do?
Let's do news first.
News first, okay.
All right. So if you'll share your screen, and guys, during this segment, I got my first ever purchase from Sideshow Collectibles. It's right here. Okay. There's the corner of the box.
But me and Justin got the hottest thing that's ever been released.
Sorry, I don't have the link pulled up, so give me 1 second here.
No
It's all
problem,
good.
no problem. We're gonna I'll check out the chat.
Yeah, check out the chat.
Let's see here. We got B. Ramey says he picked up Star Wars Volumes 1 through 3. I know Nick will love that. I don't think I would care for that too much, but it is Office Pops, so you know your boy would buy them anyway. So thanks, man. We appreciate that on the merch. Thank you, sir. Lost interest in Spidey about 5 years ago, but will always respect where Spidey took us, no doubt. All right, so here we go. Nick usually I figured it out. Look at there. Oh, snap.
So this week, we're in a very interesting time right now where we're starting to see what would have been announced at San Diego Comic-Con. We're starting to see what toy companies are releasing that would have been their SDCC exclusives. And this here is NECA's San Diego Comic-Con 2020 Ninja Turtle exclusive. And boy, is it got people divided.
Oh, man. We're divided right here on this channel right now. The only thing keeping me and Justin from putting hands on each other is Nick right there between us.
Yeah, so to be honest with you, I don't even know what version of the Turtles this is from.
What?
I'm hoping you'll explain that to me.
You've never seen what in oh my god. Okay, well, hold on.
Never.
Okay, let's see why. Let's see why. Me and you are how many years apart in age?
I'm 36.
Okay, so we're 6 years apart in age. So you were probably a little too old to care about this at the time that it came out, but this was a basically a musical tour. Yeah, right there, musical tour. It was a live concert tour that they did for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the 90s. And
so like a Disney on Ice, except there was no ice.
Right. And they had the Shredder there. They did do like some live action fighting sequences in there as well. But I had this on VHS and I wore it out. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I watched it. And now, and I'm going to send you the link because it is available for free, 100% of this show on YouTube right now. I found that out about 6 months ago. And I literally jumped up and told my wife, like, oh, my God. Like, I was freaking out. And I sat and watched it. 30-year-old man. I don't care. I loved it. And the music, like, it was there's some of the songs were kind of like, but there were some songs that were like, yeah. And the soundtrack is actually available on Spotify. You can go on Spotify if you pay for the premium. And you can listen to every song from this. And it was awesome, man. I loved this. And when you showed me this and you were like, do you really think anybody's going to be excited about this? I was like, hell yeah, I am. Like, I'm definitely pumped.
So Lewis says they're ugly. And then B. Ramey says that they look wrong.
So I will say, I will give NECA credit for this. This is what an exclusive should be. It should be something that's a little bit weird.
Obscure,
something that you as a collector won't have to get to complete your collection. Like it's not like it's a new character that is only going to be released this way. So props to them for that.
Oh yeah, I'm checking on those instruments right now because I think he's right. Actually, let me see. Oh,
hello,
no.
viewer.
Let me see here.
How are you doing today?
Bueller, what's up, Mr. T? So yeah, the instruments are wrong. They were actually using just standard Les Paul and Stratocaster type guitars on stage.
There's probably a licensing thing with that.
Right. So the guitars are different. I don't ever remember Leonardo and Michelangelo having those goofy things on their face either. When I get this set, I will throw those in the trash immediately. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm buying, again, you guys know my collecting status is fueled by freaking nostalgia, and it don't get much more nostalgic than this, man. I listen to this soundtrack in the car with my kid all the time, and every time Pizza Power comes on, that song, man, if that song don't like pump you up, that's on my like gym playlist. That is on the workout playlist, man. And Raphael, lead singer on that. And I know Jabroni said the other night, I don't care what people say. When you were 4 years old, 5 years old, watching Ninja Turtles, didn't nobody like Raphael the best? Everybody, you know what? Nobody wanted to be Raphael. Dude, I have been a Raphael my whole life. As Nick, I've had the Raphael attitude my whole life. I ain't never been a nice dude. I'm just saying. I've always loved Raphael. But no, but yeah, he sings that song for the Pizza Power. That's probably the best song on there to me. But yeah, they look good. Can you say they look good though, Justin?
Yeah, well.
No.
What about the carrying case that acts as a display stage?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, the great thing about San Diego exclusives are the packaging in themselves is usually fantastic. Like you feel bad for opening it because you want to keep it in there, but you know, figures got to breathe. You got to let them breathe.
I'll never feel bad. I'll never feel bad. I'm just.
So I'm sorry.
I can't wait to pick them up, man. My problem is, were you going to get into how they were going to be released?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, because I don't want to jump that. Go ahead.
So I believe that the way these are going to be released, at least according to this news or this press release here, is they're going to be available in Target stores on July 23rd at the price point of $125 or $124.99 for the 4 turtles. It'll be available online, but it's bundled with the accessory pack, and it will be available also on July 23rd. The cost is $150. So
okay, the accessory pack. Do they say what that is?
Yes, the accessory pack is everything you see here. So you get a T-shirt, the badge and lanyard, the bag, a ticket stub, and some guitar picks.
What?
Dang.
You mean I'm gonna be making sweet music and serenading my wife with Ninja Turtle picks? Sign me up twice, bro.
So the way it will work is if you order it from the website, at least this is the way I'm interpreting it. If you order it from Target.com on July 23rd, the only way to get the turtle action figures themselves is to get it with this accessory pack.
Awesome. Hey, I would be buying that anyway. I have got to figure out a way to make friends with a internet Skype scalper that has 100 robots quick, because I got to get this. I want the shirt. I want the bag. I want the pics, the ticket. I want it all, man. This is like so awesome for me because I have literally, I cannot, I mean, I'm dead serious. I'll pull my phone up right now and it's on there where me and my kid listen to this all the time. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. A couple people just jumped in. Seawood, what's up, brother? I'm still on the lookout, man. I'm hitting them Walmarts up. I'm definitely looking for you still, man.
Big Dad, how you doing?
What is going on?
No worry, got Adrian. Again, if you haven't already, subscribe to our friend here, Adrian.
We dropped the link.
First video.
Yep, we dropped the link at the beginning of the chat. Adrian, you're a moderator. Drop your link, bro. Hey,
Burke. What's up, Berkey Burke and the Berkey Bunch? You guys can check Dustin out and Ryan Pond and Adrian Thursday nights at his channel. They are affectionately called the Berkey Burke and the Berkey Bunch. Berkey Burke, yeah. Berkey Burke and the Berkey Bunch. I like that one. And what's going on, Captain?
What's up, brother?
Yeah, and enjoy the night off, Adrian. Enjoy the night off. It's well deserved, man. Cruising Relics, hello.
Hey, Ramy, I need that quarter scale shredder too, bro.
Nick is waiting for the Dragon Ball music tour.
No lie, if the music tour came to Pittsburgh, I would go. I would go. Not even lying.
I'm trying to find them too, man. I'm trying to find one for you, one for Hudat, one for Adrian. I got you all in my mind. I'm looking all the time, bro.
Oh.
Look at that, man. That's beautiful. Look at that. Can I tell you right now? I hate.
It does look good.
The only thing I absolutely hate is what they have named these things. I do not like the name at all. I know there was a licensing issue, and that's why they couldn't call it the Coming Out of Our Shells tour. And I forget what they named it, but when Steve asked me if I was getting it and he put the name in there, I was like, I don't know what that is, but I'm absolutely not buying anything that says, I was like, I don't know what that is, but I'm not buying it. No.
The musical Mutagen tour.
Okay, yeah. So I was like, I did not know what that was, but yeah, make sure I go sub him up right there. Cap, we will take care of that for you. I promise you that. Yeah, I really wish we could have had the Coming Out of Our Shells tour, but we can't do nothing about licensing agreements. So all that being said, Justin doesn't like them. I love them.
So here's the thing. You know what's going to happen is I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to get them. This isn't really for me. This isn't really doing anything. And I'm going to see them go live on the 23rd. And I'm going to like that buy button is going to get hit so quickly. And they're going to get here. And I'm just going to be like, why did I buy these?
As long as you get me one too.
Man, we haven't heard from Josh in a while. Josh, if you're still out there, hope you're doing good.
Now, Steve, I knew about this set coming out before you said something. I didn't realize that they were named the Musical Mutagen Tour or whatever. But Justin hit me with the link as soon as it got released.
Oh, yeah, y'all should see the Twitter chat between these two.
Justin keeps me up to date. I don't miss out on nothing.
Literally, this is how it happens. Like, because me and my wife were driving somewhere yesterday afternoon or something. She's like, Justin Birch just messaged you. What does he want? Because it pops up on my truck. I go, that's not for me. That's for Dustin. Well, it says it's for you. I'm like, no, we're on the same Twitter chat, but I promise you it's for Dustin. Right? And you click on it, and generally the way it works, it's some explicit and then a toy link every time. So it's quite comical.
Oh man, I was dropping them yesterday.
Yeah.
But yeah, now's a good time. I think we ought to try to like live stream the reveals coming out or something. I don't know, because San Diego Comic-Con's coming live, and then DC's doing their fandom. Marvel's going to do their own thing because they're not going to be a part of San Diego Comic-Con, so that'd be pretty cool. And guys, stick around. I'm going to be showing you guys my first purchase from Sideshow Collectibles.
Well, I'm excited.
And then we're going to rank the top 10 unmasked superheroes.
Now, I think we should clarify. Are we saying superheroes that were...
We'll get to that later. We're not going to talk about it right now.
No, I'm saying like for everybody in the chat, superheroes that had their masks removed.
No.
And just superheroes that don't wear masks.
Do not wear a mask.
Okay. All right. So we need to, I just wanted to clarify.
Sticking strictly to the big two.
All right. So are we good to move on to the...
Absolutely.
As much as I could sit here and look at it all night, yes.
So
guys, go check out this book.
Stop taking over Justin's segment, Nick.
Sorry.
Respect.
Hold on. What segment are we in? Y'all know that's just when I hit it so everybody can re-pour their drinks, right?
I was just a little slow.
Oh, man. Anyways, all right. Next topic.
So I purposely kept the news to only 2 topics this week because there was a bunch of stuff that came out and stuff that we could talk about. But you guys know me. What's my main collecting thing? It's
Marvel Legends.
Marvel Legends. Well, yesterday, Hasbro, for their Fan First Friday event, released what all of us Marvel Legends collectors were speculating was going to happen. If you're unfamiliar, Hasbro has a Kickstarter type platform that they call HasLab.
Yep.
It's where they put up projects that they think that they want to make, but they're just so large in scale they can't release it through a normal retailer.
Yep.
Like they did their very first one was a 4-foot long Jabba's sail barge for their Star Wars 3 3/4-inch figures.
Yep.
The next one they did was a Unicron, which was, I believe, close to 3 feet tall. And finally, the HasLab has done something with Marvel Legends. They showed it off yesterday. I've been kind of teasing it, have Easter eggs in the background all night. We are finally getting the HasLab X-Men Legends Marvel Sentinel.
Ooh, I love it.
This thing is massive. It is giant. The way that this works is if Hasbro got 6,000 backers by I believe August 24th, then this would go into production. They had 6,000 backers about 26 hours after they launched. You can see the total. Well, I should refresh. The total right now in backers is 7,364 backers.
Man.
So at each backer level, so you go 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. You get like a stretch goal, or what they call a stretch goal.
Yeah.
And the first stretch goal that they unlocked was it's going to come with an alternate master mold head.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Now, the thing that has everybody freaking out about this is that can you put me on screen real quick?
Yep.
So this sucker is, well, we'll get to that.
Oh, no,
Sorry, go ahead, Nick. My bad.
Sentinels that Hasbro has already made. So you got, this one here. This was the original Toy Biz Build-A-Figure Marvel Legend. And then this one here just came out within the past year or two. It was an Amazon exclusive Sentinel. So you can see the one here sitting on my desk. They've got some height to them. They're about 15 inches tall. This Sentinel that they're trying to essentially kickstart or crowdfund is, let's see here.
Yes, it is a Kickstarter, Lewis.
No, Lewis. It's not a Kickstarter. It's Hasbro Labs. It's the same concept, just not Kickstarter.
Okay, my bad.
It's going off screen. It's going to be over 26 inches tall.
Holy crap. That's almost twice the size.
26 inches tall. It's going to feature 72 points of articulation. This thing is going to be,
man.
I'm so excited and so pumped for this. Like,
yeah,
I haven't contributed yet, but I'm going to. In case you were wondering, the cost, it's $350 shipped. So $350, that includes the shipping. You're just going to have to pay tax on it.
That's cheaper than a Hot Toys, though. Like 26-inch tall Hot Toy would be probably $700.
Yeah, I'll just come to your house and play with yours.
That's fine. So not only is it the Sentinel itself, but you're getting a fully, like, an 18-inch long, entirely bendy, like there's a bendy wire in here, cable to connect to his hand so he can wrap up the figures.
Nice.
I dropped so many F-bombs in our Twitter chat.
He did. I mean, you know what my first thought was when you sent me this? I remember how psyched you were about that new statue they're coming out with, the humongous Sentinel, and you can put the other X-Men statues around it and they kind of mold together. But you were like bummed about the price, and I was like, dude, this is even better for someone like you because you wanted that because of what it was, but you're not a statue collector like that. The fact that this is going to be a Marvel action figure, like, that couldn't be more up your alley if you lettered the freaking box.
Yeah, and like I don't know, this is hitting like all, like, as soon as they announce it, well, first off, I'm getting way too excited. Let me start over. This is hitting all the right notes for me. From the design, the overall look to it, like, it looks like a modern classic Sentinel.
Yep.
As soon as they announced it, I immediately, because I watched the video here on my computer downstairs in my office, I immediately turned around, looked at all of my shelves, and immediately started planning on how I'm going to rearrange stuff.
You're not just going to put it right on your desk?
No, it's gonna be, we're gonna work out some sort of display or diorama or something like that.
Right on, man. And that's cool. Like, you get not just the Sentinel, but you get all the other X-Men too, right?
No.
Oh, I thought they came with it.
No. So, well, are you thinking of the statue?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, the statue for like $1,800 comes with the Sentinel and all of the other, obviously much smaller X-Men statues.
Right. But you can use all your Marvel Legends for this thing, right?
Exactly. So this thing does come with one figure, one 6-inch figure. You're getting Donald Pierce with it, and they are assuming that people are going to buy multiples of these, even at $350, because they're throwing in an extra head sculpt so that you can army build like Sentinel Primes, so you can have a Bastion and a Sentinel Prime army to go with your giant ass Sentinel.
That's awesome.
And if you look at the size difference here on the bottom left, I guess you're looking at the screen. I mean,
Yeah, that's the one that he has there in his hand. Like this one barely comes up to its waist. That would be this. So we were talking about how tall Josh is. This is the equivalent of me standing next to Josh.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is pretty big. You
I mean,
can't get it on there, dude. You can't get it on there.
Yeah, so
I think you need to do it.
oh, I'm going to. Like my wife was like, "Yeah, I'm not even going to try and talk you out of it. Like I know you're going to. You're going to."
That's awesome, man.
I mean, I'm so excited for it. I haven't even mentioned the fact that it has light up features.
Whoa.
So now you're definitely just not even concerned about or worried about or missing out on that friggin' Spawn figure now, huh? Like that don't even that's not even in your mind.
Not at all. So you know, if I had done the Spawn, I would have done the all-in version of the Kickstarter. And you know, that's like 2/3. I think it's like 2/3 after shipping the cost of what this would be. So yeah, I'm doing this. I mean, the fact that it hit 6,000, you know, like 25, 26 hours after it had launched. I mean, it gives me hope that Hasbro sees how successful this is going to be and how much of an in-demand item this is going to be, that maybe they give us, you know, a 36-inch Galactus or something like that.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool.
And I saw someone post on Twitter. So the previous HasLab things that they've done, Jabba's sail barge only got it at the last minute, like at the 23rd hours when they finally got enough backers for it.
Okay.
Unicron, they actually had to extend the countdown or the deadline to get enough people. This was funded in just over 24 hours.
Is that quicker than Todd McFarlane's Spawn Kickstarter he did?
Maybe. I don't know how much. I don't know. I don't remember.
Just a couple of days. Now you're talking, Ryan. Now you're talking. That's right, baby. No, I had a question, and
Never, Lewis. It's always what much.
so I have two questions. One, the tiers there.
Yes.
If you sign up now, you get everything they unlock, no matter what, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's cool. So that's cool then. And you so like you jump on now, like there's no telling what else you're gonna get.
So
and if you jump on last second, you still get everything.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know, but I mean, it's just like if you're willing to pay the $3 whatever for just what you're seeing here, then when they start unlocking more stuff, like that's just icing on the cake for you as someone who jumped in on the beginning.
Yeah, and the one thing I'll add is they don't take the money out until the very till it funds.
Okay. Right on.
The downfall is that I won't be getting it until like fall 2021.
Wow.
I have to wait a year for it.
So we have to keep doing this show consistently and consecutively until then, at least.
So the other thing is, so once Hasbro announced that this Master Mold head was going to be included, these things are going up in price. Like these things are just, the secondary market on them is just going nuts.
Wow.
Because everybody's going to treat this as a Master Mold and then try to make a Sentinel army with these.
Nice. That's awesome.
So all you speculators out there, there's your speculation on a toy.
My question, the second question was, and this has nothing to do with this figure, but this figure made me think about it. Have they done a Nimrod Marvel Legend?
They have not, but they showed one recently. I believe it's supposed to be coming out sometime this year.
So I'll buy that one.
It's rumored to be an Amazon exclusive, and the rumor is that it's going to be in a 3-pack with Psylocke and Phantom X.
Oh, see, they do that, so you'll have to buy that.
Yeah, I'll buy Nimrod and I don't know. I'll throw the other two in. I'll throw the other two in the box and put them on the shelf.
Yeah, but I'm super pumped for this. It's really weird time that we live in. I feel like this would have been the major San Diego announcement from Marvel Legends, but they just took 30 minutes on a Friday morning and showed it off. So at some point we're going to get the rest of their San Diego reveals.
Nice. I thought this would have been something they would have revealed at what's the big toy show they do every year?
Toy Fair?
Toy Fair, yeah. That seemed like something they would have done there too.
It was teased at Toy Fair.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, see, we ain't gonna get nothing by on this dude. He knows it. He knows it. That's why. That's why I'm always the second person on the planet to know anytime something in this realm has been revealed. I'm the second person on the planet to know. But that is really, really cool, though. I mean, I dig it.
Yeah, and I wanted to spend the majority of the time talking about the Sentinel, so I only picked 2 news topics. So that's it for the news.
Awesome. It was good stuff.
All right. So you guys ready for unboxings and show-offs?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Yep,
While we do that, let me go grab some Tylenol real quick. My arm's hurting.
All right, go ahead. We'll pull you out.
Yep.
Justin, you got anything you picked up this week, man?
Yeah. Is it okay if I go first?
Go ahead, man. Absolutely.
So I got a lot. It's a lot of quantity, not so much quality. But there's a lot of stuff that came in just this week. Like,
awesome.
I'm not even talking like stuff I would have showed off if we had done like a Babble-on last Saturday. This is just starting like Sunday. So if you follow me on Twitter or on Instagram, you'll have seen that I've kind of fallen into a new black hole. I've started to go back and collect the classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. I don't like to say vintage because I don't feel like it's old enough to be vintage, so I like to say classic.
Right.
So a lot of the figures that I got are already on the shelf. I don't want to take them out. I did save 2. These just came in yesterday. We've got Shredder.
Nice. Let's see here. Bam. That is awesome.
Yeah, still had the belt, still had his cape. I was really excited about that. And of course, Master Splinter.
Oh, yours has the bow and arrow. Mine doesn't. Mine has it, or no, the cane. Yeah. Doesn't he have a bow and arrow too?
He does. It is.
Oh, you have that too. Nice. I've got the robe. I've got the belt. He looks really great. I don't have the cane and I don't have the bow and arrow though. I got to look those. I got to find those. That's awesome. You got those.
Yeah. So I need to get an April and I need to get a foot soldier and I'll have like all of wave 1.
Nice.
So since Nick is gone, Dustin, I will share with you the thing that I know you would be excited about.
Nice. Lewis, we are, or I'm sorry if I'm calling you Lewis and your name's Luis. I'm sorry, but we're actually working on trying to get something like that going with him. So maybe one day, because that is an impressive setup behind him.
So I got some Power Rangers in.
What? So
SBD Red Ranger.
Nice. Not familiar with that series, but I know that the lightning stuff is still cool.
The Beast Morpher Cybervillain Blaze.
Nice.
This is where you might start getting interested. The Zeo Blue Ranger.
Rocky. Right on.
And the one that I know you're gonna freak out about.
Man, I'm still trying to find that one. I don't think it's going to stores.
Ranger Slayer herself.
That looks awesome, man. I gotta get that. I don't think it's going in stores though at all, even though they say it will.
I pre-ordered this off of Hasbro Pulse.
Okay.
The day that it went up. Like I think they announced it at Toy Fair and they're like, all right, these are gonna go up for pre-order at 3:00. At 3:00 I was there.
Nice.
So those were my Power Ranger pickups. I got some. Would you like to see Marvel Legends or Star Wars next?
I'll let you guess.
Marvel Legends it is. So the first one I got was the Walgreens exclusive Iron Man 2020.
Sweet. That's awesome.
It's got some great effects in there. It's supposed to make a stand for him, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, right on.
Target is having a crazy sale this week where certain Marvel Legends are 30 to 50% off. So I was able to pick up the 2 Spider-Man Gamerverse figures that I'm missing.
Sweet.
And I think these 2 were the ones I needed to finish out the Build-A-Figure Demogoblin.
Awesome. Right
And
on.
you always need Spider-Man suits. Always.
Oh, yeah. So I hear.
So, finally, my
Now that Demogoblin still ain't got nothing on Sugar Man, though.
Nothing is going to beat that Build-A-Figure.
That thing's awesome.
And then I had a whole bunch of Star Wars Black pre-orders come in.
Good night. Whenever you
Hit Fisto,
nice.
Plo Koon. And then, you know me, I'm an army builder, so battle droids. And then to celebrate the 40th year of Empire Strikes Back, they re-released Zuckuss and Forloom on card backs. They even mixed up the names like they did on the original Kenner ones.
Oh, cool.
They're in this box. I just haven't busted open the box yet.
Right on.
So, yeah, looking forward to opening all of these up at some point in my life within the next 3 or 4 years.
I do not know literally a single one of those characters there, but
I waited for Nick to come back. I waited for Nick to come back.
Are those the droids from like episode 1?
1 and 2.
Okay, well I know those guys because I like those. That's the only movies I liked. Which Ranger are you talking about, Lewis? The pink and black Ranger Slayer. Because yes, she is awesome, and the comic books where she is in them is really good too. Up until about issue 30, Power Rangers is really good, and after that, it just kind of a little bit, and then.
Have you all seen Eurovision on Netflix?
No.
You should watch it because I have its song stuck in my head. I'm sitting here to the music.
When?
I don't know. Watch it tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock when you wake up.
Because there's just 7,000 different series that I should watch that I have not. So I am with TV series and Netflix series like Perry was with Marvel movies. Maybe we can start doing Dustin reacts to Netflix series and see what that does. I don't know. So yeah, Lewis, that Ranger Slayer figure, yeah, she's really cool, man. If you're at all interested at all or was in Power Rangers, try picking up the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Go-Go series from Boom Studios. They're, like I said, they're really good up until the end of the Shatter Grid saga. It's a really solid read, and it's not campy and childish like the show. It's a really good read. I enjoyed it, and that's where she's from. Her and Lord Draken are the first comic created Power Ranger characters, so it's pretty cool.
I also got one more thing, but I couldn't wait. I cracked it open. It's already on the shelf. Unfortunately, I'm not going to bust it out of the shelf to show you. We might see it in a couple minutes, though.
Okay, right on then, right on.
What do you mean in a couple of minutes?
All right, a couple seconds when Dustin shows off his stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so now it's my turn. So you're all done, bro?
I'm done. That's it for me.
All right. Well, then I don't mind if I do. I'm just going to say, guys, I got a big old box down here that came to the house this week. Super pumped about what's in here, but we're obviously going to start at the stuff that's on the smaller end and work up. So here we go. First off.
All right, guys. So
first off, I got this for free. My local comic shop just tossed it at me yesterday, but I was pumped about it. The OG Bane Funko Pop. It was already out of box, and they wouldn't sell it to me. He just gave it to me, told me to take it home. So I was like, all right, cool. That was awesome. Picked that up. And it wouldn't be Justin's Toy Box segment co-star in Dustin if there was not an Office Funko. So I got Prison Mike finally. Now, what?
Prison Mike.
Oh yeah, I got Prison Mike. Now I'll tell you right now, I didn't pay even half of what this is valued at because the Hot Topic exclusive sticker here on the front was peeling. That was it. So apparently that was enough to justify.
So funny.
Yeah, that was enough to justify this being less than half price. I said, send it to me because I could care less at all if that sticker was ever even there to begin with.
But let me clarify the whole pop collector comment. Like, obviously, I guess I can understand because if we saw a spine tick on a comic or, you know,
Right.
a box corner or something like that, yeah, okay.
Right.
So,
and I'm just a casual pop collector. So to me, like, that was a silly reason, but, you know, I can also appreciate and understand it. So it just worked out better for me because I don't care.
yep. It was my second espresso for the night. So
Then I received a box from the third part of Two Brothers Comics out here. So I'm going to show off the stuff here sent to me by my wonderful friend, Justin Birch. He hooked me up super good. Let's start out here.
you know what's funny is while you're pulling that out, my wife today goes, "So when you guys are just gonna add make it Two Brothers Comics and Justin Birch or something?"
This is the Metallic Force Mighty Morphin White Ranger. This is the 20th anniversary series, I believe. So it's just a little tiny White Ranger there. And this is a Bandai. My kid went nuts about this, and I was already going to open it. So I don't know. I may let him play with it because I bought him one of these not too long ago. And I think it was dry rotted or something because in about 4 minutes, like I was just like trying to take it out. And about 4 minutes later, the legs fell off of it, both of them. So he went kind of nuts over that because I told him I was going to buy him another one. And he was like, "You got me one." Yeah, sure. And the reason I would be okay with giving him that one is because Justin also sent me all the way back from 2014. This is the Toys R Us exclusive White Ranger. So that's pretty cool.
What's up, Mr. Tyler? Appreciate you hanging out. If you guys haven't already on Twitter or Instagram, go check him out by that name. Really phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal book reviews. And he actually told me about a series that I'm in. I can buy it, but I'm trying to go to the local comic shop tomorrow and see if they have it. And it's a new series. He said I'm going to love it, so I'm going to go pick that up.
Nice.
Great content though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. From the same series, he sent me Lord Zed. So I have him as well. Again, Toys R Us exclusive.
R.I.P.
It's a horrible thing. That was a dark day for me. And at that time, I didn't even consider ever collecting toys or figures. But I didn't go to Toys R Us as a kid. So I tried to take my kid as much as I could and make him a Toys R Us kid. And then it went away. So I was really hurt because we never got to go. Whoa. Stop the show. Stevie B, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. This is the second time he's called us live. Glad you could get us on here again, man. Now, here we go. I don't know which one of these other two is actually bigger. I know which one you guys are going to think is bigger, but this next one was the best thing in this box. All right. Justin sent me the greatest figure, second greatest figure ever made. Boom. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Omega Red? What? Get out of town. Get out of town, dude. This has already been on display up here on my figure shelf all week. I had to take it down to pull it for the show, but Justin knows I'm all about spaghetti fingers, and he's missing one spaghetti finger. I've already been looking for one, but I don't even care because this thing is awesome, dude. I'm digging it. Look at the hair on this Joker. Come on.
I told you, Family Tree is awesome. Jeff Lemire does some great work.
This thing's got all kinds of articulation points. I mean, this is awesome. I was so pumped about this. So pumped about it.
That was the only one that I wrapped in bubble wrap.
It absolutely was. When I got the box, I was like, dang, this is a big box for what he's sending me, because the next thing is something that I actually purchased and he had to ship it to me. I was like, it's a big box for that. And I didn't even open it for like, probably a day. And then I finally opened it and I was like, oh, you son of a.
You should have opened up live.
Well, I didn't know that was in there.
There's no way I was going to make him wait to open the box because of what this next thing is.
Yeah.
I would have been like, dude, no, you got to wait till like 2 weeks from yesterday.
No, because I had to go ahead and do the unboxing, the full review, and get everything ready so you could get it edited to drop this week, man. I had to get that done. So are you guys ready? The hottest thing on the market right now. There's people out here in Walmarts fighting, stabbing, shooting, clawing, scraping, scrounging, beating each other down, trying to find them.
Dustin's Atlanta's coming out right now. I'll tell you that much.
What in the world? Can you guys believe I got it? I got one. Yes, I have the quarter scale Raphael back there, but I don't have the Casey Jones. This we could literally, this is what matters. This is what matters right here. We don't even need that. This is what matters, guys. And it did not disappoint. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. Casey Jones comes with 17 sets of hands. 17 sets of hands for Casey Jones. I'm not kidding you. It's awesome. So you got like you got a set right here. You got a couple sets in here, and then there's like 14 more sets in the back here. It's awesome. Packaging is just fantastic here. Flip it around. They got the movie scenes. Man, I'm so pumped to get this because, like I said, I've been going to Walmart's for a couple weeks now, and I knew I had one coming to me because a man over here was able to snatch me one when he jumped online and ordered it. So I was looking at Walmart's for my boys that didn't get them yet, so I could try to secure them one. I'm still looking, but yeah, for $49.99, absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. No,
I wouldn't give $1.50 for it.
Well, you know what? You got Dragon Ball Z vinyl figures behind you that I would just assume burn is to look at. So your opinion doesn't even matter. But yeah, this is really, really cool. And on top of that, that brings me to the one thing I wanted to talk about real quick. Elias Koteas, if that's his name, I have a hard time pronouncing his last name. Is it Coates?
I don't know.
Coates. Elias was the guy who portrayed Casey Jones in this movie. When he saw what was going on with this, he was like, for real? Now NECA has his permission to use his likeness. So now hopefully we're going to get the big dog to stick back there with Raphael in a quarter scale with a removable mask, because this one does not come with a removable mask.
I'm just saying.
I just want the quarter scale Casey Jones back here. I need that in my life. I don't care about that foot. It don't matter.
Look, his toe articulates.
I don't care. Hey, his toe articulates.
Shove right up your butt.
Did he come with two different hockey sticks, a golf club, 2 bats, a cricket bat, a golf bag? Did he come with all that? 17 sets of hands, Nick?
He probably did come with 17 sets of hands.
He came with a bunch.
I don't need articulating digits because I have 17 sets of hands. Okay, I don't need articulating digits. Okay, and regardless, that ain't got nothing on this anyway, Nick. So that's all that. Get you some of that, dude. All right, so yeah, guys, and the review is coming. And we're doing something special with this unboxing and review.
He's giving it away next weekend on a 1K bash.
That is absolutely not happening. If that's what you're showing up for, unsubscribe and don't watch it because it ain't happening. But no, I'm doing something really cool with the action shots I took with this. And I think they probably will do a Splinter first, but be looking out on the channel for the review on this. And there's already one on there for the quarter scale Raphael back here if you haven't seen that, but yo, Adrian, I got it. So excited about that.
I really shouldn't be handling this Thanos as poorly as I am. As much money as I spent on it, you would think like it'd be in a glass case. But it's pretty durable.
I used this on the hunt last night, Nick.
Oh Lord.
Oh, yeah, they didn't even say nothing about the fact that I didn't use a comic book. They already knew it was over. Who dat got out the chair and didn't come back for like 2 rounds. He was done. I pulled it out on him. It was a killer. It was a killer.
That was just it was just a matter of me being at the right place and refreshing the Walmart website at the exact right moment.
Yeah, I couldn't believe, I was on there too. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. I was very, very much indebted to my man right here.
I'm not pulling up any of these comments or views. All right, is it my turn finally? My first ever Sideshow.
I just want to say I'm loving these comments, and when you watch the review on that, you're gonna see those comments in the review. Go ahead, Nick. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
Oh, no,
it's all about you and your very first time. We all want to remember Nick's first time.
And again, stung by a wasp. It's not because I want to be cool. It's just an ice pack. All right, so my first ever purchase from Sideshow Collectibles. Obviously, I'll do a much more in-depth cinematic review, all the fun stuff, right? So Justin Birch came on I don't have to be big right now. Justin Birch started coming on. So obviously, what does my dumb self do? I get on Sideshow and I start looking. So I have a couple things pre-ordered for my anniversary gift that they won't actually be here until probably sometime in the fall due to COVID. However, I had some coupons that I couldn't use on a pre-order that I was upset about on Twitter. And anyway, so I used it on some other things. So you guys ready?
So is it a figure or is it a statue?
I can't tell you until you see it.
Okay.
But I will tell you, don't be too disappointed at how awesome it is. It's a big box.
Why are you not full screen?
Oh, okay. All right, y'all ready? Takes 2 hands. It's okay. Hold on.
That's not what she said. Golly, I wish you just slam it on the freaking desk like it was just. Are you serious?
Sideshow Collectibles, baby.
You're such a cheater, dude. I thought that box. Hold on a sec. Yo, I thought this box was like this big the way he was showing it off. This friggin' peckerhead right here, boy. I tell you what, you can't trust this dude.
Look, all I did was post that. Just that.
Put it up next to the camera like you did though. Like we thought this thing was huge.
Yeah, I kept doing that.
Yeah.
So anyways, I have some pretty cool stuff coming.
Sure
so next time this won't be a fluke.
Disappointed by
although it is still from Sideshow. It is still from Sideshow. And I thought this was really cool. And honestly, I think Dustin will like it more than Justin. You guys ready? Boom.
Okay, cool.
So it is a Cause Baby, which is just basically their version of a Pop.
Okay.
And his light eyes are supposed to do this little glow. It's from the Dark Knight. And I've already opened it up. But it's got the Batman or the sticky bomb gun. And it's the Dark Knight trilogy. And I'll tell you, I'm not happy about this. And you'll see that in the review. I don't know if you can tell. Seriously, had me going too. I told you guys, like, don't be overly excited. But if you look at the plastic, it's got the paint all over the plastic here.
Mm-hmm. They put it in there wet.
You see paint. And so his nose has rubbed and some paint has gotten on the flesh of his cheek here. See, it's hard to tell right there, but I'm pretty upset about that. However, I got a Cause Baby Dark Knight thing.
I'm sure if you email them or call them, they would make it right.
Oh, I'm sure they would, but at the end of the day, it's going to go right there. I'm hoping his eyes will glow at some point, but you can't really see them. But yeah, it's like Funko's. You're right. It's like Funko's ugly cousin.
I thought you might at least have like a small statue of some sort, man.
No, like I said, I had a $15 coupon.
Oh, you didn't tell us it was you spent like $15 coupon. You said coupons. I'm thinking you at least got like a statue like this big or something.
Let me put it to you this way: the amount of money I'm spending on these next 2 things that'll be coming, I'll have enough money in just Sideshow rewards points to pay for something like that.
Nice.
Oof.
Nice.
So,
I had one more thing I forgot about. Adrian sent it to me too.
But anyways, hope you guys weren't disappointed. It is technically my first Sideshow purchase.
I will say it's better than buying an art print from them.
Oh man.
At least it wasn't an art print.
So this actually is a figure as well, and Adrian A-OK this to me as well this week. It's the Dwight Schrute action figure. What's going on? What's up with? Yeah, he's got the bobblehead. He's got his nunchucks. So he's got the cell phone and the pager on the side. So I thought that was pretty neat too. Little Dwight Schrute action figure with the authentic mustard colored short sleeve shirt. So I keep that right here in front of the monitor. That was pretty cool too. I would say it rivals Nick's Sideshow piece.
It probably cost about the same.
No,
I think I ended up coming out of pocket like $6 for that thing with shipping. So.
Oh man, you have me going. You have me going. I was like, yeah, bust out that hot toy, bust out like.
Justin is the only person that knows what's actually coming. I think at least one of them. So
I know of one.
Because I was mad on Twitter about it because they wouldn't take my $15 off coupon.
Appreciate that, man. There's tons of them on there, man. There's tons of different patterns and logos and all kind of stuff. So
yeah, and click on it, Stevie B, and if you see like a red one, there's different colors you can pick from. So just because it shows a red doesn't mean that's the only color.
Right.
And order a bit size big, right? Go like one size up, Dustin, you would recommend?
Yeah, go one size up for sure. For sure. Yeah, I think that's it though.
That's it. That was short, man.
Yeah. Well, you know, Justin let you go last. We were excited to see what we thought you might take up a little more time, and I mean that was.
Look, let me be honest with you guys. Once my good stuff comes in, you're probably going to get a really nice edited video dropped first. I don't know if I'll drop it first or reveal it here, then do the edited video. I'll probably do that.
I would just you show it in the box real quick here, get everybody excited about it, and then you take it away and do the edited video. I've been doing that all week with that turtles thing. I've just been kind of looking around on my desk and seeing who notices, just kind of mini flexing.
But I mean, it's still cool.
That reminds me, I actually did buy a hot toy yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
It should be
another F.
I think it's getting shipped on Monday, so it should be here by before the show next week.
Nice.
What's wrong with art prints? Oh man,
right on.
Nothing is wrong with art prints except when it's just on a Sideshow box. I think it's going to be a hot toy.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a good segment. We had some good stuff, and Nick too. So hope you guys enjoyed. We hit
it at the same time. Drink refill. All right.
Hey, so is it okay to do a shameless plug real quick?
Go ahead.
I just wanted to. I was gonna throw it up earlier and I forgot, but I just almost kicked it. I didn't kick it. I just wanted to show that if anybody's looking for one of these, hit me up because I got this one and I'm trying to not have this one. So White Pages Cap 109.
All right. So we
and he's a robot now. So and he's frozen. So I'm gonna kick him from the stream so he can come back in, or he knows how to come back in. I can't even kick him from the stream because he's an admin or whatever they call it. But yeah, microflex. No, you're jacked, dude. It's not even showing a picture. It's just black. Go out, come back in, something. I don't know. You're frozen. Pixelated, frozen. It's bad, dude.
Also, real quick, the Sentinel, we're at 7,400 backers. We're gonna hit all 9,000 by the end of the weekend.
Nice. That's awesome. Thought it was a life-size My Little Pony, right? Oh man. All right, so we're about to get into the quote unquote main event where we are going to do a ranking, and this is the part everybody gets excited about. So when Nick comes back, we're going to jump into
drink refill.
Yep, drink refill. So you're only on the water tonight, man. I'm noticing that, huh?
Yeah, I figured I have to wake up and
True.
work.
True.
I gotta make the comics.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, I've downed about 16 of these today, so I'm about waterlogged at this point.
Oh, can I do a little shameless self promotion? Yeah, I don't have to be big. I'm not going to say what the book is, but there's a book that comes out this Wednesday that I lettered, and it is the biggest book that I've done so far in my career. And the artist for this book has been mentioned multiple times on this channel.
All in good favor.
And I'm not going to say what the book is. I've been dropping some Easter eggs past couple Saturday nights. So if you go back and you rewatch those, you might be able to figure it out. I think Josh is going to be really excited.
Oh yeah, this artist has definitely left a footnote in comic history.
Oh, I see what you did there. That was nice. That was really nice. I like that.
Sometimes I'm pretty clever, man. Top 10 Sentinel points of articulation.
All right, so finger joint, that's 1.
Which finger joint? He's probably got 6.
Yeah, each knuckle counts as 1.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Your Sentinel can have arthritis if you so choose. Nick is still trying to come back in here. I told him that fancy camera he bought wasn't all that.
Oh, so real quick, we could probably just briefly talk about this until he comes back.
Yep.
NECA exclusives and Walmart exclusives, and
yeah, yes, let's do this. I mean, and not just those, you can even talk about the Funko exclusive and a lot of the online cons and stuff which are caused by this. So something that me and Justin have kind of been discussing a lot lately, and we'll look at the NECAs to start with. NECA dropped this turtle 2-pack here, and there was a certain limited amount that was going to be available online at walmart.com, and after that everything else would go out to the stores. You were limited 2 per household, per address, and it sold out in what, 8 seconds? I mean, it
was like 4 minutes at the most.
Yeah. So that was just, that was crazy. And I don't know. What do you think? Do you think dropping it on Walmart.com was better, or should they have dropped it on NECA? What was your thoughts on that?
Well, first off, I hate Walmart exclusives because their system. First, Walmart doesn't need the toy companies. The toy companies need Walmart.
Right.
So Walmart doesn't care.
Right.
Like they don't. And I've had pre-orders from Walmart canceled before because like you'll order stuff and not the full order comes in, so they cancel it. They cancel your pre-order. Wow. And it's frustrating and it sucks. It's man, Walmart exclusives are the worst.
Yeah.
The absolute worst.
Yeah, and you're still bad, man.
Okay.
Yeah, like I can't even see you, and I caught like a sound, and that's it. Oh, he's upset. Like that Joker is mad. He big mad right now. I know he is. But yeah, like you said, Walmart, they can have a pallet of something sitting in the back. And I know this because my wife has family members that work there, and I've talked to other people that work at Walmart in some of these different departments. they're like, oh, sometimes like there's stuff that was supposed to be released like on this date, and it just sits back there for like a month or two before it ever actually makes it out into the store. And like my Walmart's, like there's 2 Walmarts in my town that I can get to within about 10 minutes. And I'm not kidding you at all. I promise you, I'm not lying. They have not updated the inventory or anything on their shelves in probably 6 months. I mean, at the very least. Every time I go in there and I look for like the Hasbro Lightning collections, they've had the same 2 sitting there. Haven't been moved, haven't been touched. And I know they haven't been moved because they're sitting in the wrong spot.
Which 2 are they?
They have had the Beast Morpher Red Ranger.
Okay.
And what was the other one that came out right with that one? The dog?
That would have been not Magna Defender. It was SPD something.
Yeah, the dog guy. So
that was wave 2, I think.
Yeah, they've had both of those literally just sitting there, and they have not put anything else out. And it goes the same with everything. I mean, any of the new Funko Pops that come out, they never, ever, ever hit the shelves. And I think it's because they look at it like, oh, well, shelves are still full of Funkos right here, so we're not going to put more out. But the Walmarts that I've been going to, they've got the barcode, they've got the sticker sitting there for the NECA 2-packs. They got the Space Maid, but they have, and I asked them, like, have y'all even put them out? And they're like, no, they still haven't been put out yet. They've not been put out yet. They've not been put out yet. Like, Walmart don't care. So, like, I absolutely agree. I don't think Walmart is the best thing. And I know, like, for Target, they actually send a NECA rep out to put that stuff out. Are they doing that with Walmart too, or do you know?
I don't know. I don't think so. It sounds to me like it's just they send it to Walmart and Walmart's in charge of putting it out themselves.
Yeah. So, and who knows if they may have been, if they're employees that know what it is, they might have just hacked them out of the box and took them home with them or something, paid for them and took them home, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. And each Walmart, guys, is only getting 2. They get 2 of the 2-packs. That's it. For every single Walmart location, they get 2. And what's been happening the majority of the time is when someone walks in and sees them, they buy both of them. So, yeah, I mean, if you're able to find them in a Walmart, consider yourself lucky, and get a colonoscopy to see if you got that golden horseshoe hanging around up there, man. Because I mean, it is the luck of the draw, and you've hit the lottery on that one as far as the toy world is concerned.
Yeah, what's concerning is that we've still got 2 more that need to come out this year. You still have the Super Shredder, and you still have Toka and Razor.
Yeah.
So,
and those are going to be like, if I don't get those, like, it's really going to be a dagger right there.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, here. Because I've been, ever since I saw the Toy Fair video, like those 3 sets, I was like, I don't care about anything else. Like, those 3 are the only ones I want.
Like, the thing is too, like like the turtle, or I'm sorry, the movie NECA Turtles were GameStop exclusives.
Right.
And yes, you have your issues with GameStop, but at least at GameStop, you could go in and pre-order them and they would come. You wouldn't have to, they wouldn't be sold out within 4 minutes on the website. You would have a legitimate amount of time to pick them up.
Right, because you can't pre-order anything through Walmart with these things. Like, there's no pre-order available on these things at all. But like you said, you can go into GameStop and pre-order all the stuff that they're going to have out, from with the Hasbro Lightning collections, or anything they have there, you're going to be able to pre-order. And with Walmart, like, nah.
Yeah, and I think the most frustrating part is, and people have expressed this, not just for the Casey Jones Raphael 2-pack, but for the NECA cartoon turtles that are Target exclusives. They've kind of voiced their frustration in the lack of distribution and how hard it is to get these figures. And NECA's response is basically like, well, the name of the game is toy hunting, and that's the fun part. I'm 36 years old. I'm too old to go toy hunting, waking up every morning and being at Target by the time they open at 8 a.m.
Right.
I don't want to do that. I just want to pay for it online and have it show up.
Right.
I mean, I know that's hashtag first world problems, but I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, and I don't even consider it toy hunting at this point. It's beating the people, you know, it's beating the eBay sellers to it is what it is. Because I mean, there a lot of times I think is what's going on is there's people that have no interest in this stuff at all. It is literally just a business, and that's what they do for a living. And hey, make your money, man. But like when you're only dropping 2 at each location, and I got somebody that I have to compete with who does not have a job they go to every day, and I'm at work at 5:30 in the morning every morning. I don't get off until who knows when. So like I have this much of a chance to beat that guy out to get there. It's not toy hunting at that point. It's you got to beat the scalpers out.
Yeah, I really wish that NECA had the infrastructure set up to be able to just sell this straight from their own online website.
Yeah. Yeah. And still put the limit on it, because I mean, I understand, like, I don't have a problem, you know, buy one to keep, one to sell, whatever. But, you know, you can still, like, you know what this is going to do. So why would you only produce such a small number of them to start with? You know what this is going to do. You're going to sell out of these no matter what. Like,
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
I haven't checked what they're going for on eBay in a while.
Oh, I still see people on Facebook every day trying to hawk them for like 150.
Really?
Yeah, they were on sale on eBay for 150. People were buying them on eBay a month ago. They hadn't even been up for sale. Nobody had them shipped yet, and people are buying them from eBay sellers a month ago. I'm like, how in the hell are you doing this? This dude ain't even got one yet, and you're buying it from him. How's that work?
It looks like the price is going down on them, at least. Like it's hovering around $85 to $100.
Okay, so yeah, it's gone down then.
That's still almost double.
Yeah.
But it's come down from what it was.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't understand. I don't understand the whole theory of just making such a limited amount of them. Like, why cut yourself short on that money, NECA?
Yeah, and I feel bad for, you know, saying it's their fault and ragging on them when I enjoy them as a toy company. They make some fun stuff.
Yeah.
It's just hard to get a hold of.
Yeah. But then, like, you know, it was a couple weeks ago, I was at a Target that had literally every single one of the, what was it, wave 1 of the cartoon series. Yeah. And I wanted to buy them all, but I couldn't. Now, depending on how things go at the Huntsville Expo next week, if I don't see a whole bunch of books I want to buy and they still got them up there, I ain't going to say I might not have them, but.
Yeah, but you know what the problem with that is? Then you have to start, like, hunting Target, waiting for the new ones, and, you know, the deluxe and the wave 3 ones to come out.
Yeah, I don't know if I would, though, because I mean, like, I would have all 4 turtles, Shredder, and Krang. Like, I would be cool with that.
Okay, so you don't even care who's in wave 3?
Who is it?
So wave 3, you're getting the deluxe Metalhead, and you're getting the April Foot Soldier. You're getting Leatherhead Slash and a Foot Soldier and Casey Jones.
So I could do the Casey Jones, and I would be cool.
Oh man, I don't know. That Leatherhead looks too good to be. That Leatherhead and Metalhead.
Yeah, I don't know. Those don't really get my essence burning too much, but the Casey Jones would be cool. But yeah, I mean, like you said though, I mean, I just look at it as NECA's just missing out on making money, and that's the part that don't make sense to me. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, well, the secondary market, like the secondary market doesn't help the retail manufacturer, you know, like the secondary market on these don't help NECA." I don't believe that at all. I believe, look at comic books. The secondary market drives the sales on comic books. So everybody hears Thor 5 is a speculation book. Well, Thor 5 is not available in any shop anywhere on the planet after about 12 hours. Well, that causes a demand for a second print. Well, guess what? Now Marvel gets to print that issue again and sell it all over again. So yeah, I do believe the secondary market does have some value to these companies. Look at Boom Studios and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They're getting a second print on issue 50 because it's sold out everywhere. So they're going to benefit from that. Now, with NECA, no, you're not getting a second print of these 2-packs, but people start hearing about the buzz created around the last one that came out, and they're like, oh man, I need to make sure I get the next one because maybe I can sell it and make some money. So now you have somebody that wasn't even aware of what was going on the first go around. They're jumping in there, and now they're trying to get them on the second go around. So I do believe 100% that this secondary market does benefit these companies in some way. They might not be getting that extra money that this stuff is going for, but it causes a way bigger demand for their supply. So that, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. What do you think?
I think there's some merit to that. I don't know. I guess it's hard to compare it to comics just because it's probably cheaper and easier to do a second print run than it is to do like a second production run on action figures.
Right.
But I see the point you're. Hey, it's looking good.
Jesus, guys, I apologize, man. I have
turn it down.
I'm loud.
You're real loud. Like,
hold on.
Well, like, look at the NECA.
How about now?
Yeah, you good. Look at the NECA movie figures right now. They're re-releasing them in 2-packs.
Yep, that's true. That's a valid point.
So, you know, I mean, like I said, it's not necessarily the same, but you know, I definitely think, especially with comic books, secondary market does end up benefiting some of these. So,
Stevie, I want you to know something, man. That's fine.
Are you eating?
No.
I'm pretty sure I've seen you eat a couple times. Are you breaking your own rule? Don't set rules for Saturday nights and then not follow them.
Look, I'm trying to pump as much sugar and coffee as I can in myself so I don't fall asleep after taking 4 Benadryls.
No excuses, bro. Be a professional or be gone. That's all I'm saying.
Look, obviously the professionalism has gone out the window because of Comcast. Do you realize the effort I go through to have internet quality, the money I spend on 1 gig, the dumb blue cord I run from my office to this spot here that my wife has to avoid tripping on every Saturday night?
We got to get that fixed when I come down next weekend, man. We got to get in that.
Well, it's not the end of the world. I mean, it works fine.
Yeah.
Should work fine. I've restarted that modem 4 times. My entire Google Wi-Fi system. You know, like I spent $40 on the stupid dongle so I can hardwire in, but it's fine. And Stevie, don't worry, man. We just appreciate the support.
Nick gets all that anyway, so
no, I don't. I do all the design.
Dustin shirts as you want to, but Nick's gonna put that money in. He's getting it anyway because he puts all the money into this. So
no, we split everything 50-50. So any super chats that come through, t-shirt sales, we take profit or not profit. We take any cost off the top, like StreamYard expenses, things like that. And no, Tyler, we normally keep it to where drinks are in a cup and the sound of smacking and stuff on a mic's not exactly pleasing to people. So we try to avoid that. I know how to run cable. My big butt refuses to get up into, I've spent plenty of time with you that I can run a jack from A to B or a Cat 5 from A to B. I'm just not getting up, and I don't know how to traverse residential ceilings. Commercial stuff, it's just ladders.
I can do that with no light.
Yeah.
So to finish up this topic of conversation, so what do you got to finish that up, Justin? And last thought.
I think it's an awful topic of conversation.
Shut up. You don't even have a dog in this fight. You need to turn your microphone down a little bit more too.
Now it's loud. That's crazy.
You're like super duper loud, bro.
I haven't touched it even a little bit since
Okay,
yeah,
that's good.
Sorry.
I took it's hot down here sometimes. I take my hat off so I don't Don't sweat.
Right? We can get those nickels for every time somebody clicks an ad.
And now when you guys want to tell us how stupid our top 10 picks are, you can super chat them so we see them. That's what we're going to start doing. We're going to ignore every rude comment from now on in the top 10 segment unless it's a super chat. Oh, I'm totally kidding. All right, back on.
I don't know what happened earlier. I don't think Josh was around when I said that he's going to be excited for a book that's coming out this Wednesday that I worked on. That's the largest book of my career.
Mm-hmm.
Thought for sure there'd be a comment there, but maybe he didn't see it.
Have you announced it yet?
No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting until Wednesday.
Yeah, he announced that this guy has been talked about on our channel several times, and I said yes, he has definitely left a footnote on comic history. And Justin enjoyed that comment, as I'm sure you did too, if you even get it.
Oh, I get a lot of things, and I know things.
Okay.
This is like, have you ever seen Penn and Teller Full List where they talk in code how they did a joke? This is like what it is. And there's been many of those throughout tonight that nobody else gets, probably three of us.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
yeah.
anyways.
I've been dropping hints at this book for the past, I'd say, week or two.
Yep.
So if you go back and watch the Babble-ons, you can maybe pick out the Easter eggs and see what we're talking about.
If you can guess what it is, Justin will send you a signed copy of it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm just glad that so you're gonna actually be credited on the cover or on the.
I think it'll be a studio credit, but it's the type of studio credit that I can be like, yep, that was me.
Well, cool enough.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yarn Man, that's what it is.
You figured it out.
I no longer have Yarn Man.
You sold it?
Well, it's all about the calls, man.
I was waiting for someone to bust it out on the auction today.
I probably would have if I still had mine, but somebody snagged mine up for like I forget how much, but it was good, man. We're getting it closer and closer to escalating to that top 10 list on an old Comic Tom.
We should do our own spoof top 10 list. That would be funny. Actually, hold that thought because that's a freaking awesome idea. And that's happening.
Well, you know what you need to do. Write it down.
Top 10 list, spoof the whole thing.
Josh, if you DM me.
With his comment, I'm pretty sure he knows exactly what it is.
If you DM me what it is, I will confirm it.
Oh my gosh.
Either do it through Facebook or Twitter. Just how I can get back to you on that.
The reason why I'm saying that, like, he's gonna be, because I know he's gonna buy it, and he's gonna be like, why? He's gonna be upset that he's disgusted about something he loves.
Yeah. I have no comment for that.
All right, so
yeah, I think we should probably move on, huh?
Yep. So as far as what we were just talking about, I mean, you know, like I said, I think it's just at this point, it is what it is.
It is what it
you're
is.
You're either gonna get it, you're gonna get lucky and get it, or you're not. And sometimes it doesn't even matter if you're prepared and on your A game. Luck of the draw might mean somebody else gets it before you anyway. Because you might walk out of Walmart and somebody put it up on the shelf 20 minutes later.
What? Just Google. I don't even know how to describe Yarn Man. It's a book that everybody's trying to. It's like a 50-cent book that now is selling for like $15 because a couple of Instagram and YouTubers wanted to see if they can.
Old Wolf started it, and then Jabroni jumped on, and then I bought mine, and then mine took like 2 weeks to get here. So by the time I got mine, like 10 other people had it, and we wiped eBay completely out on this book. There was not one left on eBay, and
the point's to jack up the price or jack up sales data and stuff to see if they can get it on the top 10 list that everybody does.
Right. And it's not that we're trying to. Because now they were trying to make people pay more for a book that's not worth it. The people that are buying it and reselling it are all community members that are all aware of what's going on. So,
like, there's a certain member that has it up for $100.
Yeah,
he will not let it go for that. But
yeah, somebody offered him 80 and he wouldn't do it. So I was very impressed with the fact that he had some sensible heart inside of his body, because I was not aware that was there, but it definitely shined some light on that individual that I did not ever see before.
Yeah, definitely the spoof top 10's happening somehow. I don't know how we're gonna make this happen, but yeah.
Josh got it.
Yep, I knew he had it as soon as he wrote that comment. I was like, oh, he knows. Can I just say that when I saw Justin Birch comment on something of ours on Instagram, or maybe it was in a chat the other day, before I read the name, I looked at the picture. I was like, "That's not just. Oh, that is Justin." Like, we need.
It does not look like you.
We didn't. We need updated photos on your social media, bro.
Because I didn't have a beard in that picture.
Yeah, like your social media picture looks like it was like 10 years ago.
I forget when that picture was taken.
Well, I know one of them was from like the Ringos, right? You told us it was from the Ringos.
Which one was that?
I don't know. Was it the one I used for your thumbnail when we interviewed you?
Yeah, he's like, you're like looking down at something.
Oh, that's I like to use that as my professional, like whenever someone needs a picture for like an article or like an announcement, that's the pic I like to use, because it's just me playing Don't Break the Ice, and I just think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, everyone can do like professional headshots and stuff like
Right.
that. I don't want to do that. Don't Break the Ice. That's more my style.
You need to get in one of your cases with just like some figures and like pose like with figures or something, and that be it.
No lie. When I was, I still have some set or some behind me that I haven't gotten a chance to build yet. But when I was building the ones that I did last weekend and setting up the lights, I looked at one without the shells in it. I was like, my daughter could totally fit in here.
Just dress her up in a costume and have her sit back there as long as she can during a show and see if anybody notices.
A, she wouldn't last long. Like, B, my shelves wouldn't last long because she would just,
Yeah. Is that Falcon back there behind you over your left shoulder?
In the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a movie Falcon.
That looks absolutely incredible. I mean, even all the way over here. I was checking it out when you were on the big screen earlier. I was like, that Falcon is sick.
Yeah, I'm telling you, as soon as the basement, this reorganizing and cleaning and just kind of doing everything in the basement has become my like COVID/summer project. So once everything's clean and organized and set up and built and everything, there will be a tour video.
Awesome. And where people can be able to watch that?
I believe they'll be able to watch it on my YouTube. No, I'm just kidding.
You need to do a YouTube
video. Here.
Thanks, Josh. I don't even remember what I recommended, but thank you, sir. Right on, Steve. Panda still has not had his shipped yet. I don't know what's going on with that, but we need to figure that out. His Two Brothers shirt. So, and
are you serious?
Yeah, and he ordered it a long time ago.
Yeah, that's crazy. Panda, send me
he's
an
not
email.
in here anymore. He's with his wife right now. Mm-hmm.
There's somebody said I'm locked up again. Am I still locked up again?
No, you're good now. I think you were just sitting there frozen, not moving.
I probably was trying to find these old pictures Justin Birch sent us so I could show them off.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm that guy.
All right. So, yeah, that was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once more again, that was a very long but very special version of... And now we're going to move on to... Because we've already done... That's what happens when Nate lets me hold the reins. All right, guys. So I know we didn't have a poll up this week. I had to take a break this week on Instagram and everything. I needed a break this week. Needed to take a little siesta, hiatus, whatever you want to call it. There he is, right there. There he is. You look so young there, man.
Oh man, no beard, shorter hair. I was probably like 20 pounds lighter.
It's not even. Do you have grayer hair now or no?
What's going on, Punisher?
Same amount of gray. It's just longer, so it's more noticeable.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It looks like a totally different dude there. Without, I think it's the beard and the hair, though. Yeah, you're right. You have the same glasses on, though. So
I found it.
I do have the same glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The problem is I don't want to shave my beard now because I'm scared like my daughter won't recognize me.
That is a huge fear of mine, that like I'm going to do something and she'll not love me anymore.
Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, my kids never seen me without I just recently started keeping it trimmed like this and like shaving my neck. I used to just let it just everywhere.
Burke, the top 10 Burke YouTube video. It's all the reasons why Wally West is the best. We never got to chat about that, Justin.
About that video?
Yeah, wasn't that awesome?
The troll job that you did on that was
Guys, the effort that went into this video, all the reasons why Wally West is the best. I'm actually shocked it didn't do better than it did. But honestly, I guess after it's a 10-minute video and people leave after 30 seconds, YouTube's not going to keep pushing it. But
it got the same 18 views every other video we put up gets.
Oh, dude, our top picks videos did great, and then your CGC one did great. About 10%, 10-15% is about normal. I mean, even for channels like Jim Mint, things like that, 10, like on every single video, 10-15% is about normal.
Yeah. Ryan, if you shave your beard and cut your hair, I don't think I'm gonna love you anymore.
Dude, hit the picture he sent us on Instagram of him doing his Perry reacts. I was like, oh my god, dude, the beard.
Yeah. So, all right, hey, let's jump into it.
This picture.
What? Oh,
I just pulled it up again. I'm not gonna show it unless he says I can show it.
Yeah. What you got over there, babe?
Oh Lord, Dustin's getting him some Chinese.
No.
All right, so
no.
Let's be realistic. It's probably chicken nuggets and macaroni, ain't it?
No, dude.
That's what my life has turned into.
No, sir.
Just kidding. My wife's been cooking. It's been awesome.
I'm back on the thing, man. I'm back on the thing. I'm trying
so you can fit in that 3XL tank top.
I'm trying. I mean, I got a little bit to go before this thing. This is just too short. Like, regardless, it's too short. But I am trying to drop about 60. So, and because I'm not actually lifting weights, if I do drop 60, I'm gonna be about this big around, and I don't know how much I like that, but we'll see. There it is. Let's see here. This is our boy, Comics and Death Metal, Ryan. He is definitely probably our longest standing supporter and friend from the start of Two Brothers Comics.
He's doing his best Perry reacts.
And he's responsible for me having the most awesome Mortal Kombat collection in comics ever, too. He hooked, man. That's how I met him. He hooked me up with a big collection of Mortal Kombat comics. And we've never talked about this, but I'm going to put it out here for everybody, Ryan, because the very first time I hit him up about it, I found he was selling them on Facebook, and I hit him up. Hey, man, I know you say local pickup only. Would you mind shipping them? No, I don't want to ship. Local pickup only. I was like, all right, then. Well, screw you too, then.
Jeez, I love how just all of a sudden his Super Atlanta's coming out.
And I even text Nick, and I was like, yo, this guy's a jerk, man. Like, I'm trying to buy his books. He won't even mail them to me. And so I hit him up like a couple weeks later. I was like, hey, man, I think I'm going to go to my brother's this coming weekend in Huntsville. Would you be willing to meet up with me somewhere? And he did, and we met up. And I was like, oh, like, this dude is super cool. And I told him, what me and Nick were doing. And then we ended up meeting up again later on. He got some books from us. And shoot, me and this dude talk every day now. And we're good friends, man. He's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. So I don't know that I've ever told him that that he upset me the first time I talked to him because he wouldn't ship me books, but it's all good because I got them Mortal Kombats anyway.
All right.
And he needs to do something again. He is going to be so upset right now. Like he's backstage frozen like this. I promise you. Look at his face. Oh, you can't because it's gone, but his face is gone.
We should have screenshotted that.
Here we go. Oh man, it disappeared from my phone too. Hey man, it's all good, dude. It's all good. We're boys now. All right. I hate to start the top 10 list without Nick, but oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Am I back?
You're back. You're back.
I don't know, guys. Xfinity's been doing this for the last couple of days. My wife's been telling me that we've been having internet issues. I haven't been paying attention to it. I guess I'm going to have to go buy business class or something. I don't know. Never had this much issue.
It's not got anything to do with, we'll talk about that later, dude, but it don't have nothing to do with that. No, it don't have anything to do with that. Spending more money does not make your internet quality better. I work for a company. I know what the problem probably is, and don't go spend more money because it ain't going to fix it. But at least when you are on here, you're not making us look fuzzy. Like, just kidding, Steve.
Look, when it is working, this camera makes everything look crisp.
All right, before we lose him again, guys, let's jump in here, and I'm not even going to drop the video again. We are ranking top 10 unmasked superheroes. These are superheroes in DC and Marvel who do not wear a mask. And I'm not, and I set this because we didn't do a poll, and me and Justin kind of came up with the rules together. I said, okay, it can't be like Wolverine wears a mask, but when he is portrayed as Logan, he doesn't. No. Never have a mask on in any different version of the character. That was the whole thing. So, Nick, do you have your list in order? Or no mask. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say unmasked.
Yeah, it's non-masked
characters.
Yeah, I thought of it as when you think of this character, when you think of Spider-Man in your head, you're thinking of him with a mask on.
Right.
When you think of Wolverine, you're thinking of Wolf with a mask on.
Yep. Right.
So their most well-known costume.
Right.
That's how I thought. That's how I did.
But I even said like Green Lantern, no, because like I consider that a mask.
Yes. So
even though it just covers his eyes, no Green Lantern. So let's start at number 10, and we're going to change it up a little bit tonight, guys, because we are going to use a different system to come up with the final list. And Nick has relinquished. Yes, I'm you're hearing it right. Nick has relinquished power to the finalization of our list. And I don't know if that's a real word or not, but I said it anyway. So Justin is going to be coming up with the final list through mathematical equations, and hopefully you guys will like it. If you don't like how tonight's list goes and you want us to go back to the way we usually do it, please let us know. We want your input. Do you like it better like this or like we normally do it? So
and then Justin gets kicked off if you hate it.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
All right. Can I go first, or do y'all go first?
I sit backstage for 30 minutes by myself before we start.
Does anybody have an honorable mention?
I have severals.
Okay, well, let's just pick one.
Thank you, Justin. Look, he's in control.
You don't get to say that kind of stuff unless you got one of these. I'm just kidding.
You're a duck.
But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I just say them real quick and I don't give reasoning, does that count?
Okay. That's fine.
I have The Thing, Doctor Strange, Silver Surfer, Storm, Rogue, Cable, and Luke Cage.
Holy crap, that's like my entire list.
Well, then your list must be horrible.
Well, since we're using math now, we'll find out whose list is the best.
Nick, do you have honorable mentions? Or
No.
the list that you copied didn't have them?
No, my list was all self-made, son. And I made it at 6 o'clock this afternoon, so.
All right. I'm proud of you. I am genuinely proud of you.
Comics, Ryan. Look, we're already losing people. They're mad at you.
Justin, honorable mention.
Honorable mention. It pains me to put that. It pains me that this guy didn't make the top 10. I have Gambit in my honorable mentions.
He's not in my honorable mention or my list because I didn't think about it, even though me and you spoke about him.
Yeah.
So, all right. So starting out, number 10. Justin, who you got for number 10?
Number 10, I have Neymar.
Namor. Okay. All right. The Submariner. I'm glad he's on your list. Nicholas.
So I did just make a quick switch. I had John Stewart at 10,
The show host.
the Green Lantern.
Oh, I swear to God, I did not know who. I don't know. I'm
It's
not.
fine.
I'm
Okay,
not
so this is.
guy, so I don't know.
I was waiting on y'all to say that he wears a mask, like some of the other ones, but he does not. And so I had him at 10. And then I thought Constantine. I was like, I really like him at number 10. I want them both on my list, but I like 9 better. So I think I'm going to drop John Stewart down to an honorable mention. I'm going to go 10 with Constantine.
Okay. All right. My number 10, and y'all know how I do it. I super prep. I got Bishop at number 10. His importance to the X-Men and Days of Future Past, his time travel abilities. He's a bad dude. I got Bishop at number 10. See, Justin, I love X-Men. X-Men.
Honestly, I thought this was going to be harder than it was.
Yeah. Like I was like, oh man, this is gonna be really hard. And then you started like just like looking up superheroes, and you're like, oh yeah. And then it started getting hard not to include people.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing was
my
the
problem.
I wanted to put, but I couldn't. I guess he doesn't wear a mask, but he's not exactly like a fleshy human either. So I don't know.
Yeah. And I see people throwing in, let's see, I saw, who did I see there? I can't, Mystique. I don't know. We kind of considered, we're just thinking, like, we kind of set it as like traditional superheroes. So Mystique kind of is like a villain. But she definitely is a good character for sure. So for the number 10, we had Bishop, we had Constantine, and Justin had
Neymar.
All right.
Namor is a good one.
Namor is a good one.
I did not have him.
Well, you should be ashamed of yourself. He is one of the very first Marvel superheroes.
He is actually,
even before Marvel started.
well, if you watch my video I did on Timely Comics, you would know that he is in Marvel Comics #1, and he is one of, I believe, 3. So he is one of the original ever superheroes coming out of Timely.
Is that not what I said? I thought that was what I said, but
yeah. But I did a whole video on it, so you should go watch it, Dustin. You know, our 2-minute history videos we do. I do.
Maybe. Why don't you hit us with your number 9?
Black Widow.
Black Widow. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. What in the No, I am against.
Okay, you're sexist.
I said superheroes, as in they have to be super.
Oh, she's super, all right.
The actress that played her is super.
Justin,
No.
yes or no? Black Widow count?
Well, it's your list. So if you,
Yeah.
I personally don't think she should count.
Why? Because she's not a super.
Yes. What is her superhuman ability?
Leather pants.
She is, well, and it's not just her.
I'm just kidding. All right, so that's fair. I'll take her off. I'll put John Stewart at 10.
I mean, if you wanted to put,
at 9.
what's the lady that plays her's name?
Scarlett Johansson.
If you wanted to put Scarlett Johansson on the list, I'm good with that. Her super ability is the fact that she is top 5 hottest people on the planet. But
all right, no, that's fine. I'll remove Black Widow, and I'll go John Stewart at 10, Constantine at 9. I'm still completely happy.
Okay. Now we move on to my number 9, and my number 9 Conan the Barbarian.
What superpower does he have?
He's friggin' Conan.
No, dude.
He's been around since the Stone Age, okay?
Look at Justin. He thinks you're just as stupid as my Black Widow pick.
I think it's funny that you lectured Nick on picking Black Widow, and then you're like, oh, by the way, here's my guy. He just has a big sword.
At least he's not a secondary afterthought.
Conan's like a fifth afterthought.
What are you talking about?
Literally. I mean, even Aquaman himself, Jason Momoa couldn't make the movie good.
Fine. I'll take Conan out. Put Silver Surfer in at my number 9.
Damn, that's a good one.
Still a good one. My honorable mentions are better than your whole list, Nick.
Oh, man. Look. Look, Silver Surfer is a good one. I will admit, I don't know why I never think of him, but that's a good one.
Here we go. I got somebody on the team here.
Nah, dude.
I got somebody else on the team here.
No. But look at this comment up. He does not have superpowers. He sucks. He doesn't suck. I love him in Savage Avengers, but you guys get what I'm saying. Justin, go ahead. Number 9.
Everyone thinks about Scarlett Johansson, not Black Widow.
Number 9. It pains me to put this character at number 9. It's clobbering time. I have the Thing at number 9.
I wanted to put him on the list, but I couldn't do it.
Oh, Big Dad, he's getting bullied.
I get bullied every week off of something, dude. They bully me every week. Every week.
And I agree. Silver Surfer doesn't count because it's like his full mask.
Not a body mask. That's his face, though. You see his face.
No,
his face is not covered.
What's his name? Norman? Normad? What was his? Normad. Yeah. So you don't Normad. That's like saying Peter Parker and Spider-Man. He's masked up, dude.
No, he's not.
Justin, tiebreak it.
So I definitely have Silver Surfer on my list, but now that you're talking about these things, Let
me ask you this. Does Silver Surfer possess the ability to take that off?
He does. At least I thought he did.
I've never heard of it or seen it, but I
don't. We'll leave it to the chat then. Technically, he's Normad. That's right. I don't know. I kept thinking Normad. I was close. People are Luke Skywalker. This is the best part of the night sometimes with these chats.
Nick, I'll put Storm in there. Storm's my number 9. Take Silver Surfer off, put Storm number 9. That's still better than anybody on your list.
What if I had her on my list?
So
Whatever.
are we striking Storm Silver Surfer from list?
I guess so because
I got to fill in someone on mine. Hold on 1 second.
Luke Skywalker is not a superhero. He is a super crybaby. And I will not allow him to make a list of superheroes while I am breathing.
All right, this is good. We're just
destroying lists,
keeping it civil. We're.
I hope somebody's writing down. That's right. Justin is handling this tonight, so I'm enjoying this a lot more because I have to worry about writing stuff down on my llama notepads. I think it was Austin or Tyler that pointed out last weekend or the weekend before last.
All right, so we have 10 and 9 done all the way through, right?
Yep.
All right, so we're on to number 8, and I start off with 8. So my number 8, I love this dude, and I love him so much. He was awesome in Savage Avengers. I hope he comes back, and I really want to get his first appearance because the cover is awesome. I got Brother Voodoo at number 8.
I feel like that's an off the board pick. I like it.
Dude, I like him, and y'all see, like, I'm throwing the Savage Avengers on this list. I'm doing it, but I dig him though.
I hate Green Laser, and I don't really hate you, but the fact that you just actually said the Punisher has no superpowers made me realize he has no superpowers. So my number 2 is now gone. Thank you. I don't know why I just now realize that, but I'm like, dude, like when I think of superheroes with no mask, Punisher.
So I think, and I've added some more things to our list. we are going to do a top 10 list of superheroes that do not have superpowers. That's going to be an awesome one and a fun one. So, all right, Nick.
Man, I'm still really fuzzy. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to work through this. 8, I have. Sorry, I got a bunch of scribbles. I have the Thing.
Oh, our first repeat.
So I have a yay Brother Voodoo and a nay Brother Voodoo. I dig the character, man.
All right, my number 8, Sweet Christmas. It's Luke Cage.
Nice. I had him as an honorable mention. When you said Sweet Christmas, I was like, huh? The Grinch?
Nope, Luke Cage. I'm
Right
a
on.
big Iron Fist and Luke Cage fan. I mean, obviously, you got the drinking the glass.
Oh, yeah.
Can't have Iron Fist on this list, but I can have Luke Cage.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. Nick. And Nick is dead again. All right. So since I actually broke one of my own rules, I'm going to swap this one and put this one on here. And this will make everybody that is unhappy in the chat happy, I hope. Yeah, chaos. So I just had to adjust one of my characters here. Nick, what was your number 8?
Mine was the Thing. Yeah.
Nick was the Thing. Okay. All right. So Justin, on to you for number 7.
Number 7, Kitty Pryde.
Kitty Pryde. How did I know she would make your list?
You should be surprised she's not higher.
I almost wanted to put who was it I was going to put on there? Wow, how did I forget his name? Real quick, I just want to say Johnny Dakota. Dude, I absolutely love your avatar picture there because that is such an awesome cover. I just love it. That was actually a cover I used in a video this week. Nice. Love Tiger Shark. Why can't I think of this guy's name? Colossus. Yeah, I completely blanked out. I almost used him, but I didn't know if he would count either because I know that he has at some points been able to change back and forth. So I was like, eh. And with the Silver Surfer getting popped out, I would just imagine he would too. So, Nick, you're number 7. If you're still with us.
I'm still with us, but it's still really bad on YouTube. I don't know what it is, man.
What if you tried to just go off your cell phone and just use your cell phone signal? I mean, I know it would have the bars and that would make you upset, but at least you'd be here.
Yeah, I don't know because I just ran a speed test and I'm pulling over 200 megabytes.
It could be there could be problems in your node. There could be plant problems, head end problems. There could be ingress back feed with your neighbors. So just because your speed's there, it doesn't mean that there's not noise on the line.
Oh, I know. It's just frustrating the heck out of me. All right. 7, I did the Hulk.
7, the Hulk? Are you kidding me?
Yep.
What is wrong with you?
That's low.
My favorite cover is Submariner number 6. All right, so Hulk at number 7. That's a little wild. Okay. He's on my list though. My number 7. I don't know if he's here or not, but if he is, Magic Lasso, I got her on you. I got her on the list, bro.
Wait, this is your number 7?
That's my number 7.
I feel like that's way too low.
Yeah, Chaos. I used to work for Comcast for a little while. Now I do fiber and telecommunications, so I've stepped up in the world. Dark Side, well, we're doing heroes, so can't use him. There you go. We would love for you guys to make your own top 10 list and maybe send them to us through Instagram. And then maybe at the end of the show, we kind of go through some of you guys' top 10 lists. So that would be awesome. If you guys want to make a list and send them to us when we're done with this, we'll pick a couple and read through them. Just send them to us on Instagram.
Real quick, Chaos. The topic this night was unmasked superheroes.
Non-masked.
Non-masks. Sorry.
We'll have to change that title.
Don't wear a mask, and they have to have superpowers. So
Yeah.
Black Widow doesn't count.
Yeah, well, Josh, my other picks are better. I don't know. All right, so everybody's got their number 7s. Nick, you get to start out with number 6.
Doctor Strange.
Right on. Right on. He was an honorable mention for me. Actually, I was kind of going between Strange and Voodoo, and I was like, nah, I'm going to throw Voodoo on there, man. I like Voodoo better. Yeah, man, shoot it to me on Instagram, and we'll read it over when we're done with ours on the stream here. Chaos, I'd love to hear your list if you want to shoot us one on Instagrams. All right, so Nick had Doctor Strange at number 7. Number 6. My number 6. I don't have it uploaded because I had to change it. My number 6 is Gambit. Oh, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Thank you. I tried to put Conan, but apparently Conan doesn't have superpowers, Chaos, so they wouldn't let me have him. I had Conan on the list, but they wouldn't let me have him because he doesn't have superpowers. There he is.
I don't know. Does this work better?
Yes.
This is so frustrating.
I know, but it's there. And we got you. We got you. So I'm so excited that Chaos brought up Conan. That kind of, to me, gives a little bit of stroke to the fact that Conan was on the list. So
I'm pretty sure he's just talking crap to you.
Somebody did say he doesn't, like, he's unkillable. Like, just saying.
And no Nimbus.
All right, Justin, what's your number 6, bro?
Number 6, I had Doctor Strange.
All right. All right. Well, you and Nick there y'all go again, double teaming me up again every time.
But remember, we're using math this time, so it's not a us against you. It's the numbers against you. It's
Yeah. I hear you. All right. So we're on to 5 now?
Yep. Number 5.
My number 5. And I had him higher. I had him about where he should be. You two jokers don't know what you're doing out here with this list. I had Submariner at number 5. Mr. Namor. And now we move on to Mr. Birch.
Number 5, I have Mr. Fantastic.
Right on. I was wondering if he was going to pop up on anybody's list, and I thought if he did, it would either be your list or it would be a list Nick looked up and he put on his list. So I was wondering.
Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah.
See, I almost put on but I didn't put him on there. Looking at like Reed Richard, all the I think the only Fantastic Four I ended up using was the Thing.
Chaos, true. If it's a point style system, we could game it, but in good faith, I think we're not going to do that, right? Like we can pretty much
know what that means.
See, exactly.
Over my head, bro. Another Savage Avengers reader. Thank you.
What's going on, Jared?
Jared's back. He was in earlier too. He may have been here the whole time. All right, Nick, what's your number 5, dude?
Thor, the God of Thunder, or the Herald of Galactus.
Yeah, all the way up at 5? Yo, your top 4 must be some like ridiculous dudes I don't know about.
Oh yeah, and females.
Jared had some strong words for Justin's pick.
I thought we said Gambit doesn't count because he wears this little face thing.
It's more of like a headband, like to keep his hair up, though. It's not it doesn't cover his face.
It's a style choice.
It's not. It doesn't cover his face, so I don't count it. I don't think it's a mask. Just saying. Plus, everybody in the chat said he should be on there too. So, pfft. All right, number 4, Justin.
Number 4, Wonder Woman.
I mean, she was on my list, but
Nope.
Nick, number 4.
Jay Garrick,
We're not doing
the
Star
OG Flash.
No Star Wars, bro.
I really hope that you think Jay is a Star Wars character.
Oh, no. He was asking about Yoda.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm not paying attention because I'm busy running the spreadsheet because we have math on our side this time.
Yep. All right, so now it's my turn. My number 4. Another. Yup. Another one that's popped up, but I got him in the right place. Number 4 should be Thor. Wielding Mjolnir.
I think it's called Mew Mew.
I hate you guys. I swear I do.
For the record, oh, sorry, no, that hasn't been announced yet. Never mind.
What's that?
Nothing. I'll wait until the next round.
Okay. All right.
That's right.
So everybody got their number 4s out?
Yeah.
All right. So Justin started that one. Nick, number 3.
Wonder Woman.
No.
What do you mean? No.
Y'all are forgetting about somebody. I'm just saying.
Look, Ghost Rider has a mask of flames. He don't count.
That was your what was your number 3? Wonder Woman. So it's my turn.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
What do you mean he doesn't?
It's not a mask, dude. That's his head. That's his face. Ghost Rider, number 3.
Justin, mask or no mask?
He can't take it off. You don't take the skull off, and there's a human face under it.
Yeah,
but he does take the human face off and turn into a.
Yeah, does he transform? No, you know what? I'm going to allow it because when we think of Ghost Rider, you're thinking of the flaming skull.
And if you take off the human mask, Nick, like that don't make no sense. No.
Get out of here.
Ghost.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't have him at number 1.
I wanted to, but you can't do that. Number 3. Number 3. All right, Justin. Number 3.
Number 3, Thor.
Hey, that's all right too. I had him at 4. You had him at 3. Why is Nick on here twice now?
I'm testing it to see if I'm back with better internet connection somehow.
It doesn't matter because it's going to go away again, and we know it. One of y'all needs to go. And he chose the one that actually works. All right. So, yeah, at least leave the other one backstage. All right. So that was our number 3s. So
Yep.
I start this round. Number 2. I don't know where Nick had this dude, but it was way too high. So I got Hulk at number 2. Hulk at number 2.
I know, lots of double nicks, guys. And it's killing me because I'm such a perfectionist. Like this is really destroying my.
No,
my
he
top
does
10
not,
list.
Josh. He does not get 2 votes. If we're gonna do Star Wars characters, I'll put Jar Jar on here. I swear. 3 Brothers comics.
I'll get 2.
All right, Justin. What's your number 2?
Great minds think alike. I have the Hulk at number 2.
Smashing the number 2. Nicholas.
This is somebody I'm surprised nobody has brought up yet. He is a character that I enjoy. I don't know much about, but I do really, really like him. And you know, he's a quality guy, I'll say. And I'm going to continue to drag it out for a minute. but it's going to be Shazam at number 2.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Or Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Which one do you want me to list him as?
Shazam, because that's how I wrote him down.
Yeah, Cap, but they don't actually become superheroes until they are Hulk and Ghost Rider, and those superhero characters do not don masks. So I think that's where the technicality comes into play.
I don't know. I mean, some might argue that Bruce Banner has superhuman
No, it's not superhuman. There's plenty of people smart as him out there.
Okay, when someone says the Incredible Hulk, do you think of Bruce Banner's face, or do you think of the giant green face?
Yeah, because you could say the same thing about the Thing. You know, he started out as Ben Grimm, so it has to be allowed. Rogue was actually one of my honorable mentions. Storm made my list though.
I'm so excited for number 1 because I think we're all going to agree.
Yeah,
it's all going to be the one and the only, the original Howard the Duck.
No,
really, you guys didn't go with Howard the Duck?
No. If this is not everybody's number 1, and yes, I picked this cover because it was number 1. I want you to leave the stream now.
Why didn't you just go to Action Comics number 1? That would have been what I would have done.
Because this one had a humongous number 1 on it.
Now, if you do look at my history of DC, you'll learn a little bit about Action Comics number 1.
Well, yeah, I know he's still Ben Grimm, but I'm saying like Ben Grimm, the human. Like we were talking, that I was trying to defeat the argument of humans changing into the hero. So maybe it's a mask or not a mask, but we're letting them count. We're letting it roll. So everybody's number 1 was Soups. Nick?
Yes.
Okay, I'm so thankful you did not actually put Howard the Duck on there because I would be very, very disappointed in you.
I can't believe you didn't go with Sabretooth.
He's not a hero, technically, so I know I couldn't make it work, but...
All right, guys, I have to do some quick math real quick, so give me 1 second here.
F out of here. I almost unsubscribed. That would have been rude.
I did see somebody put their list in here, so I'll go back and see if I can find it. Lewis put his Doctor Strange, Emma Frost, Gambit, Nightcrawler, Puck, Vision, Sentry, Mr. Fantastic, Storm, and Blade. Nice. I didn't think about Blade, but right on.
Oh my gosh, why is this formula not working?
I wanted to put the Human Torch on there. Hold on, I got to tell the wifey good night. Nick, run it.
Did you guys know the Human Torch was actually one of the original characters created in Marvel Comics number 1? However, it's not the same Human Torch that we know today. Fun fact. Also the same book where, Namor. So that's why everybody kind of goes after Namor number 1 because, well, let's be realistic. Not many people can award Marvel Comics number 1. So Howard the Duck first drawn as a pirate. Well, that's cool. Did not know that. Josh Olive, I'm surprised Justin didn't have more X-Men on his list. I think we all kind of are surprised.
Yeah, I had more X-Men than anybody.
After
Justin said I was not an X-Men fan.
I really tried to. I think I kind of went with like more of a consensus instead of a like personal.
See, he knew we were doing the math, so he's like, you know what? I'm going to game this.
I mean, I could have if I had put. Well, you kind of do because I think Ghost Rider might have a good chance of making this list because you put him so high.
I put him that high because he's definitely top 5 favorite characters for me because he's a badass dude that rides a bike. If I was gonna be a superhero, like I would be Ghost Rider.
I'm telling you right now,
except
Goku,
the hell part. Like I don't know about all that, but riding around a motorcycle all the time and slinging fiery chains at people, and yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, he's the king of hell.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know about all that part, but yeah, if anybody wants to send us their lists, thanks. We appreciate that. Living Good Comics.
Yeah, man. Normally, my internet's much better. I don't know what's wrong. But yeah, normally these lists get pretty intense and lots of fighting and stuff. So we're just glad to have you, man.
Absolutely. If anybody wants to type their list in the chat or send it to us via Instagram, we will read those lists off for you. And maybe the people in the chat will let you guys know if they think your list is better than ours, which probably wouldn't be hard to sway.
Very interesting.
Sorry, I'm trying to be as quick as possible about this.
What's going on, Splash Page?
Splash Page Comics. All right, so Josh Olive says Ghost Rider and Wonder Woman crossover, Fiery Chains with a Pen of Stare and Lasso of Truth. I'd read that. There you go. All right, cool. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm not sure what we're going to do next time. Usually on Wednesdays, we drop a poll on our Instagram story for everybody to vote on what they want us to do the top 10 list on. We usually put up 2 choices and let everybody vote. So make sure you're checking that out on our Instagram. Yep. Absolutely, they do.
All right, let's see here. Man, I really think Ghost Rider is going to make this list.
Why you sound so mad?
Because he shouldn't make the list.
He should not. Unless it's Cosmic Ghost Rider, where that's where we're able to put the Punisher in, and I would feel better.
He wears something over his face.
It's a helmet, so he doesn't die.
Here's his entire face, though.
It's see-through.
Doesn't matter. Somebody would argue it.
You're
OG
outside
Ghost
your
Rider
mind.
into story, dude. Could we argue that the since the Punisher is technically, I guess that would get the Punisher on the list.
Yeah. Well, fun fact. So I read something today that they're thinking John Bernthal is going to continue playing Punisher in the reboot.
Okay, right on. I still haven't watched that series, so.
Oh, he was good in it.
Oh, I know. Everybody says it, but I haven't watched the Punisher. I haven't watched the Flash. I haven't watched Luke Cage.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of them. Any of them.
Get out of here, Ryan.
Hey, told you. That's my dude.
Get out of here. Crazy. I need to put my glasses back on. I'm going to get a headache.
All right, I'm almost done here, you guys. We're gonna have to make some decisions.
Oh,
That's fine. That's the arguing part. So while we're waiting on him,
I'm kind of
Actually,
disappointed that Chaos never sent us a list. I was looking forward to see what he said.
There's not going to be an argument. There was only. All right, so if I did the math right on this, and I'm sure. Oh shit!
all right. It's coming out now, Justin.
Oh, here we go.
I missed one. Hold on 1 second.
Hey, it's 12:30 Eastern time, man. You drop them.
I'm not saying that because of who made the list. I'm saying that because one got missed.
Oh, so that might mess everything up. Josh, what's your list, Josh? I'd be interested to know what your list would be.
So on Tuesdays, I've been doing these 2-minute comic book histories. People seem to really like them. What are some other topics you guys would like to have hit on? So I've done some DC stuff, some timely comic stuff. I did a little bit of exploration on the Comic Code of Authority because I thought that was kind of neat, especially kind of in what we're going through now with, just things in the world.
What if you went through the what happened with the 90s with the first time that what's happening now happened with the different distributors and people branching off and how Diamond came in and all that?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Kind of what happened with the almost the 90s crash.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody requested something on Eagle Comics.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's obviously 1,000 things I could dig deep into, but I always like to hear ideas and things like that. And it's always cool to kind of see what people have interest in. And then Metarog, I'm telling you, Roger is brilliant. Charlton Comics or Malibu Comics. Malibu's one I was definitely had on my list.
You know what Malibu does, right?
I was about to say Mortal Kombat, right?
until Marvel bought them out. Yep.
I'll tell you what I want is that Malibu Sun or Spawn.
Yeah.
Malibu 13.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh.
So the math is done. There's one thing we need to figure out first.
Okay.
And then I'll give you the full top 10 list.
All right.
So we have a tie between Namor and Mr. Fantastic. Actually, we don't have a tie. I can't do math.
Oh my God. What's going on, Hella Comics? And
What's
yeah,
up?
Roger knows freaking everything because I post that video, I give it an hour, and he's listed a history lesson in the comments. And so I've just started to pin those to the top because the whole point of it is like a quick, it's supposed to be 2-minute Tuesday, but it turns into like 5 to 7 minutes. And there's like, obviously there's so much depth you can go in for the, man, my arm hurts. So much depth you can go in for these things. And Roger, man, he gets in there and like just such a wealth of knowledge.
You should do kitchen sink comics.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Based upon the math, I'm going to go from 10 down to 1. Okay.
Or 10 up to 1.
10 up to 1.
I hope you are too, Hella Comics. If you haven't already, guys, go check out. Look, most of the people in the chat, you know, they do have some channels, so go check them out.
All right. Number 10, Mr. Fantastic.
What?
Lame.
Sorry, guys.
Basically, this is just turning into everybody's top 4 is going to be on the list.
Basically, yeah. So number 9, Jay Garrick.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Who is he?
The freaking Flash, you idiot.
Oh, the 40s Flash when he just wore the helmet.
Which is
All
not
right.
a mask.
Number 8.
Who is Jay Garrick? Get out of here.
Number 8, Neymar.
I love the way you say Neymar.
Sorry, I'm from West Virginia.
Why can't it be Submariner? He's the Submariner.
Why can't he be the Neymar?
Can we meet in the middle with Namor the Submariner?
I'm not saying all that.
And at some point, Chaos and I are going to do an actual indie comic video where I don't try to throw it all together at the last second. Tony, this dude right here, indie comics, him and Ryan, you want to know some underground comics? Go check out Chaos.
Yeah.
The freaking Flash, you idiot.
All right.
Yeah.
This pains me. Number 7, Ghost Rider.
So stupid.
Number 6, Shazam.
Hell yeah.
My man made the list.
Number 5, Doctor Strange.
Okay.
And then from here on out, it's pretty predictable. Number 4, Wonder Woman. Number 3, Thor. Number 2, Hulk. And obviously number 1, Superman.
All right. So you guys happy about that, or do we need to argue this out?
I kind of hate that Bishop and Brother Voodoo got knocked off the list.
Nobody cares what you think, though.
No one else
Those
has
are
them on
sucky
there.
picks.
I know. I should have put one of them higher.
Oh,
Dude.
next time, dude, Howard the Duck's going number 1.
No.
And-
Goku.
That's how you cook the books. Justin. If you have someone you want to make the list, you put them at number 1 so they get the most points.
Oh, now I understand. See, I didn't even understand how that worked.
God, he doesn't understand how to cheat.
At least y'all know I'm being honest.
All right, so read it again one more time.
All right, number 10, Mr. Fantastic. Number 9, Jay Garrick. Number 8, Namor the Submariner. Number 7, Ghost Rider. Number 6, Shazam. Number 5, Doctor Strange. Number 4, Wonder Woman. Number 3, Thor. Number 2, Hulk. Number 1, Superman.
So who are some of the characters that didn't make it? The Thing, Constantine, John Stewart.
So the Thing didn't make it, and he was on 2 of our lists. The Thing was the only one who didn't make it who was on 2 of our lists.
Look,
And then I had
eyebrows mask.
And then I had Bishop, I had Brother Voodoo, I had Gambit, and who did I have at number 9?
Storm.
Storm. That's right, because originally I had Conan, and we said no to that. Then I had Submariner, Silver Surfer, and y'all said no to that. So then I went to Storm.
Yeah, and then I kicked off Black Widow and Punisher. I had Punisher at 2 because I was like, man.
Yo, I had Punisher at 6.
And then we kicked him out.
Oh my God, that would have put Punisher at the top. He would have made the top 10.
Yeah.
I mean, if we took out the superpower aspect of it and just Marvel characters or DC or comic characters, Punisher easily top 4.
Yeah.
Well, we know who the number 1 would be, right? We know who number 1 and number 2 would be.
Who?
Well, I don't want to say because I think we're doing that next week, aren't we?
I was going to say, we still want to do a top 10 next week?
Shoot, I forgot about that.
We can see how it goes, and yeah, I don't care. We can tentatively plan. So, guys, everybody in the chat that's maybe just not joining us, next week we're going to be at the Huntsville ComiKon Pop Culture and Expo. So we'll probably be putting up. Josh, have a great night, man. I will be at the comic shop tomorrow at some point. I don't know if you'll be there. If not, what's up, Mass Panther? # Team Nick. But Josh, I will be there picking up my stuff. But anyways, we'll be there next weekend, and then we're going to do our 1K bash, our 1,000 subscriber celebration. So we're still working out all the details there. But if we do a top 10, then what was it we were going to do?
So I'm thinking top 10 heroes that are not so super. So top 10 heroes without superpowers.
So just top 10 non-superheroes?
Yeah.
like
Heroes without actual superpower abilities.
Come on. If you guys don't know who number 1 and number 2 would be, there's going to be an argument over the position of those two.
Right. And Southern Comic Geek, bro, I had Bishop, Brother Voodoo, and I had Storm on my list. So I'm just saying.
And I had John Stewart.
I had Luke Cage.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Bringing that up, Southern Comic Geek. I know he's just kind of joking around with this. He's probably picking us like chaos.
They were not able to beat out the likes of Wonder Woman, Thor, Hulk, Superman. Oh,
and Justin had on Luke Cage.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said that. I know. I heard him.
Sorry.
So
next, Lewis.
he Southern Comic Geek's cool, man. So yeah, even though we do normally do the Wednesday poll, to let you guys decide, I've got to get some more suggestions together to put the polls up. So guys, please, we are always looking for suggestions for these top 10s. Please hit us up on Instagram on the DM. Send us suggestions for serious top 10 lists that you'd like to see us do. The next one we do, whether it be next week or the following week, is going to be top 10 characters without superhero abilities, but are still heroes. That'll be the next one we do. And I am super pumped about that one. I think it may be a little tougher once you get out of like the top 3 or 4 to really decide.
We got Howard the Duck at 1.
Oh my God. Let's just not even get into it now, because let's save all this frustration for when we actually do that list.
Wait, so I'm actually going through and seeing who had the most on their individual list make the top 10.
Okay.
So we can determine whose list was the best.
Well, according to Lewis,
we could do.
Mine is the best.
That is disappointing.
Look, he just real recognizes real.
Yeah, okay.
Is that the term? I don't know how it goes, to be honest with you.
And the thing is we used this math equation that determines the placement of everybody on the actual top 10 list by where they were placed on the individual list. So We did do a top 10 villains list.
But he said that did something good. So maybe like anti-hero list.
Oh, okay. Okay. We can put that in the put that down. I got a list somewhere in here in this book.
Savage Dragon, that's a good one.
Let's see here. I know I got in here.
All right, so it's kind of a tie. Two of us had 7.
So when you say 2, you mean you and myself.
Yeah.
Well, of course, because everybody knows I get shafted every week.
I'm just glad you used the term.
It was you.
Good night,
who had
Ella Comics.
Ghost Rider on this list. If it wasn't for you, Ghost Rider never would have made this list.
Well, God forbid I have one pick on there that you guys don't account for.
I love it. So we didn't we decide to keep it strictly big 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we decided to keep it top 10 female superheroes. Did we do that one?
We did do that one. We did heroes and we did villains.
See? That's what I'm talking about. And then
So here's what I have on the list of stuff that has been recommended to us that we have not done yet. We have available ranking the actors who have played Batman, whether it be movies or TV series. We have ranking the Batman movies.
Does animated count?
I would think so, because it's got to be on there, because that was better than a lot of the movies. So ranking Spider-Man movies, ranking Batman costumes, top 10 Batman costumes, top 10 MCU movies, top 10 Power Rangers, top 10 characters who carried a symbiote at one time. And
which would be anybody.
Well, that's why we're doing a top 10.
Well, I'm saying it literally could be everyone.
Okay. Well, then you pick 10 and give a reason why you picked that person.
I can only think of 2.
I'm having a hard time thinking of 10 without doing research.
Absolutely. I mean, did you guys not read Absolute Carnage?
Yeah.
Literally every character in the book.
Justin didn't read it, so
Okay. Literally everybody from Spider-Man to Miles to Hulk to Captain America to
I can think of 3. Does the T-Rex from Old Man Logan count?
Yeah, because there's another
it happens in Venom. There's a T-Rex symbiote in the new Venom series going on right now. And now we have top 10 anti-heroes on here as well. So
that one would be hard, wouldn't it?
For sure, dude. So Lewis, because Berserk and Avatar would be like 1 and 2.
No, we're not doing. I think we're gonna have to try to keep the list a little.
Goku.
Oh my gosh! See, no, that's
damn.
Now you guys see why we have to do rank these out of the top big 2, because otherwise we get goofy stuff on here that no, we can't allow. So I have to try to keep this train on the track.
Or Nimbus.
Yeah, we had a freaking cloud on the vehicles rankings. I got to keep this train on the track somehow. So if anybody, I see we still got 14 people hanging out. Guys, we finished up early tonight. Like, it's still early compared to normally. We're like 2 hours shorter than normal here. Like, that's crazy.
I know what my vote is for our top 10 next week.
Okay.
I vote for MCU.
Okay.
Top 10 MCU movies?
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I did see. That's right. Somebody, did you? I think he brought this up earlier. Top 10 characters.
Get out of here, Lewis.
Animal inspired characters. I think that's a pretty good one.
I guess I would need, I need examples.
King Shark. Gorilla Grodd.
Okay.
Tiger Shark, Tigra, Sabretooth,
Wolverine.
Oh wait, I don't.
Wolverine.
No, sorry.
Well, Wolverine isn't really an animal. He doesn't really like Tiger Shark actually looks like you can see the sharkness in him. Sabretooth has like the claws and the fangs and the mane.
Yeah, but that's a costume.
But it's inspired by an animal. Tigra inspired her costume, her design is inspired by an animal. Does Wolverine actually look like a Wolverine in any way, shape,
Well,
or
he has the
form?
claws and things like that. I mean, if you're gonna do,
Yeah, but does a Wolverine at all have adamantium claws that just shoot out of his fingers? And only
does
three of them?
Sabretooth have really sharp fingernails and
Are
Goofy.
Sabers able to heal themselves and have like strong
No.
durability? No,
Dustin?
But
Dustin,
look at the
you can't
original
justify
design of Sabretooth. Look at the original design of Sabretooth. Look at
he does not look like a tiger, bro.
he's got the fangs, he's got the teeth. We don't have to use Sabretooth. I don't care. Fine. Look, Beta Ray Bill. Inspired
He's
by
a
a
horse.
horse. Okay.
No. He's not inspired by a horse. He just looks like a horse.
Okay.
What's this as a thing? I
Tiger
guess.
Shark. Tigra. Let me think. What was
Teenage Mutant Ninja
what was
Turtles.
the Thor frog? Frog
Are
Thor.
are you just picking characters who are named after animals?
Howard the
Cheetah.
Duck.
No, I'm just like if their costume, their design, like if you can see it was
He's getting so
inspired by an
upset.
animal.
Dustin's getting worked up because we were hating on Sabretooth.
No, now I feel now I'm just like, oh well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. So I'm trying to convince myself.
The Beast. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Cheetah.
Yeah, Cheetah's on. I see Cheetah in there too. Yeah, see Southern Comic. He said Beta Ray Bill. So yeah, I think that's a good one.
Man, I'd have a hard time. I think I'd have a hard time with that.
Oh, we need to rank the top 10 mini series of the last 12 months. We already did the ongoing series, so we'll put the mini series on here as a future.
I'd have better luck with that.
Yeah, like Saga wouldn't
I don't
count
read
because
I don't read
you could
comics.
pick some you've lettered. I'm sure you've lettered enough.
I could pick every Mad Cave book.
Technically, it is a mini series. Black Panther, perfect one.
You could pick. Oh, well, I can't say it. Never mind. Can't say that one yet. So for the 13 people that are in here, we would love to see your response in the chat. Yeah, Black Panther. Thank you.
There you go, Lewis.
Please give us a response in the chat real quick. Do you enjoy the way we normally do these rankings where we sit and argue and like do trades and come up with a list that way? Or do you like going about it with the mathematical thing where it's just kind of like set in stone, like there's no arguing, nothing you can do about it? Your character that you wanted on the list didn't make the list. Sorry, it just didn't happen with the numbers. How would you guys prefer we continue to do it? Because we're good with it any way possible that out of the two, we're good with it. But this is for your entertainment as much as it is ours. So we definitely would like to see your input in the chat right now.
Or we could do like we did tonight, come up with that master list, and then we argue that one and say,
No, you're doing too much because then Justin's doing math for no reason, and that don't make no sense. Yes, what? Yes, what? Though. Yes,
math for fun.
Yes, the old way where we argue, or yes, the math. I want to see at least 12 answers in here. 12. Okay, argue. Bam. Argue. I do like the fact that you get some set standards. Well, we've actually been setting rules.
Lewis, I don't know if you've seen any of the other ones, but man, when Sabretooth is brought up or Omega Red, boy, Dustin gets hot.
Well, y'all are the ones that get hot because I bring him up. So I see more people saying that we should go back to the old way. They like to see us argue.
But they do like the standards, the very specific.
And we've been doing that. We've been doing that where we've been allowing Justin to, okay, Justin, this is what we're ranking this week, and he will set the rules and the specifics to keep us within a certain realm so that it doesn't get too wild and crazy. So
let's argue. What's going on, Simon? Hope you're doing well. believe that's the first chat we've gotten. So glad to have you, sir.
Yep. So, all right. So I don't know, man. We may be going back to the old way of doing things, and hey, that might go back to extending these Saturday Night Babylons to 4 hours again. But hey,
Justin's like, dang it, I'm quitting.
Oh man.
The detail on this thing is really cool, though.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they do look well. I like the Neandroid.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that's what those kind of look like.
Like you can't really tell because obviously it's going in 720 and you're losing a lot of data. But like the detail on the suit itself and the bat belt or whatever you want to call it is really cool.
I guess my question is, would you buy another one of those again?
For $6, yes. For the 23 and some change they ask you to pay for it, no. But I don't like paying $8 for a pop. And you see, I mean.
So, Justin, you like the Batman, but you don't get with the Funkos. That don't make no sense.
No, what Nick has is a high-quality collectible product.
Because it's made from Sideshow?
Absolutely.
If Sideshow came out with Funkos, you would be about them?
You're asking me to compare Pop-Tarts to Toastums.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Had they never been produced by the Funko organizations and Sideshow put them out exactly the same way, it was just with the Sideshow name, you would be about it.
Yes, because then it would be a brand name Pop-Tart.
You probably like the brown sugar cinnamon ones too, don't you?
Whoa. Wait a minute. Are you going to seriously sit there and tell me that brown sugar cinnamon is not your favorite Pop-Tart flavor?
Dude, when my wife brings them in here, I don't even understand it. You want to know what Pop-Tarts I eat when I eat Pop-Tarts? I'll really make you sick now. You ever wanted a reason to not come back on here? The only Pop-Tarts I really care for are the unfrosted strawberries. And that's very rarely.
No, dude, it's all about the wild berries.
You've been eating them since you were 2 years old. And I didn't like them either.
Dude, I remember coming home watching Static Shock and Yu-Gi-Oh! With a wild berry Pop-Tart and a glass of milk. And I would dip the Pop-Tart in the glass of milk because I don't know why. But that happened. And it's actually really good if you try it. And that's how I remember my childhood.
You don't even like frosted Pop-Tarts.
I'm not a big sweets person though at all.
What? Oh my gosh.
Like I don't like care for ice cream.
And this is where it goes off the rails.
I just can okay,
Person, man.
Pat, what is the #1 flavor Pop-Tart? Just back me up on this.
Oh, some people say strawberry are the best, and I see brown sugars, but nobody's saying unfrosted strawberries. But you know,
nobody's saying the wild berries.
#2 for me, cherry.
Oh my God, there is nothing cherry flavored that is good. Everything cherry flavored tastes like Robitussin, and it makes me sick to my stomach.
Hey, Lewis, Static Shock, all the seasons, DC, which I'm pretty sure DC, this is a discussion we can have. Think about doing a video on it. DC app, pretty sure it's just going to go away or become strictly comics, like digital comics, because everything's going to HBO Max. They've gotten rid of Stargirl. They put Doom Patrol over there. Justin
does look super stressed right now over this discussion.
That Pop-Tart, this whole Pop-Tart conversation is just breaking me.
Look, all right, so let me be realistic. When you said unfrosted strawberry, I wholeheartedly was expecting Justin to go, bullshit!
If there was a way I could have made myself drop out at that point, I would have done it.
He would have dropped himself out. Hold on. Here. Dustin, what's your favorite one?
Yeah, unfrosted strawberry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man, good times.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not big on sweets. I've never been a huge sweets. Like if I'm gonna eat something sweet, like I'm the kind of person that when I do peach cobbler and ice cream, it's a 5-to-1 ratio. It's like a teaspoon of ice cream and the rest of it's cobbler. but even that's very rare.
What do you mean?
You know, I'd kind of like rather sit down with a bowl of cornbread and milk than I would ice cream or goddamn cinnamon Pop-Tarts.
Well, okay, can we at least agree on one thing? And this is a hill that I will die on. The Pop-Tarts versus the Toastums.
You can't have an off-brand.
What's that?
It's like an off-brand, right?
Yeah, it's like the store brand Pop-Tart.
Oh, I don't know nothing about them. I know Nick used to eat the hell out of the what's them ones you put in the. It's got the jelly inside. Yeah, Nick used to eat the hell out of them. He'd make 2 of them. He'd open the pack with 2. He'd make one of them, throw the other one in the trash, and squeeze all the icing on one of them. Like, dude, why don't you just like make a sandwich or something then? Just stack the other one on top of it. Why you can't just not eat the other one?
Oh Lord, man, my childhood was full of sugar, huh? I remember we would get cheese toast, white bread with just cheese like on it, and then put that in the oven. Or the brown broiler. Yeah, or white toast with white sugar and some cinnamon and a bunch of butter.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, we would do that.
Dad did that all the time, man.
Well, Dad did all kind of crazy stuff.
He still does. He'll have pineapple mayonnaise sandwiches.
Yeah, he used to eat pineapple and mayonnaise or pineapple and pear, banana and mayonnaise. He called them daddy specials. And sometimes whenever we got in trouble, that was the punishment. You didn't get grounded. You didn't get a whooping. You had to eat a pear and mayonnaise sandwich.
He still does it, man. It's weird.
Yeah, there's no way that I would do that. But
all right. So back on track here. Anything else we want to talk about, cover, anything like that?
What do we got coming out this week? What days drop? What is dropping on what days? You are the one that is in charge of it, so tell us.
So we got to get that top picks done. So as long as I can get some audio done, I will have that edited, hopefully drop Monday. That's always our most consistently best. And then we'll have another one on Thursday. So we'll probably have 2 top picks. I'm going to record mayonnaise and fruit. Yeah. It was weird. Tuesday, I do my 2-minute history. Monday, I'll probably put out a second edited video on top of the top picks as long as I can get that done. Wednesday, Dustin does the What If Wednesday, so we normally don't have a edited video that day. And then Thursday, top picks. Friday will probably be maybe that NECA review. So Monday or Friday will probably be that NECA review.
Okay.
So it just all depends on, and I got my Mac, that big Mac set up in my bedroom now. And so that way, hopefully, get some better speeds out of things.
Cool. And
wasting away.
And then next Saturday, we have the
1K back.
Well, we got the Huntsville ComiKon, so we're going to be recording while we're there, but we'll probably try to go live while we're there too.
Yep.
I know there's some people in the community that are going to be there. If you plan on going, hey, come say hey. If you see us, we'll be, like we said, the dudes in the red shirts with the red mask. Hopefully we can get some red mask. I don't know, but hopefully we'll be doing a little bit of live streaming while we're there. So be on the lookout for that. Make sure y'all have that bell ring, the notification bell turned on, so you guys can see that. There you go. You know what? My Funko doesn't do that.
Is that a ball peg?
Is that a Todd McFarlane toy? That's a Todd McFarlane toy, isn't it? That's what.
No, that's a ball peg. You can pop that back on.
Yeah, that's what they said about the Todd McFarlane Scorpion. Guess what? It still doesn't work.
Okay, it's back.
Yeah, see, ball peg.
I was about to be mad. My $6 Batman toy.
Your first. Oh man, if you broke that, I would like call Sideshow and be like, "This is the first time I've ever ordered anything with you, and it broke." And I don't know.
I got live on YouTube in front of all of our subscribers. They don't have to know it's only 16, but like tens of people watch our YouTube channel, and they saw this happen. But so we got some stuff coming out this week, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I'm waiting on the item to come in so I can finish up the second episode of the Searching eBay for Strange Items video series. So as soon as that gets mailed to me, I've just been sitting here waiting for like 3 weeks for that to get mailed. I can finish that up, and then we can get that one out there too, because people have been asking me about that, and I'd like to continue doing it. So yep, Justin has his Master Splinter. Mine is sitting over there. without the accessories because, but I got mine for free. So,
mine was not free.
Yeah, my shop. He just gave me that one, and he gave me Bebop.
Justin, what did you do with your stickers?
What stickers?
Oh, what stickers?
Oh, okay.
Like I didn't mail you some stuff, man.
They better be on the back of his car.
Dude, these things are like waterproof, man. My wife has been putting these cups in the dishwasher, and they won't come off. Oh, that's cool.
Nice. All the stickers. There you go.
Hey, whenever your book comes out, can you see if they can credit you as like from what is it? What is your studio again? AW Studios, AWA Studios,
and World Design. So AW.
AMW. I don't know why I can't remember that. So can you get them to credit like AMW, Justin Birch, or from AMW and Two Brothers Comics, Justin Birch?
Ooh.
I'll see what I can do.
Dude.
No, so no lie. One of the reasons why I'm not saying what the book is because the last time I did a book for this publisher, they didn't credit me. They didn't even credit the studio. They just completely threw in a different person who didn't do any of the work.
Wow.
So that's why I'm like, I want to see how it looks in the book before I say anything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was funny, like when that came out and I saw that, I immediately messaged Darren, was like, "That's not how you spell Justin Birch."
What did he say? His response like, "Sorry, dude."
His response was kind of like, "Yeah, that's weird. Your names were on all the templates we sent in."
Oh, okay. Liar. I'd be like, next time you're supposed to send them to them, be like, that's weird because it was your address was certainly on the envelope and I certainly mailed it. But I don't guess you pay them; they pay you. So I don't guess that would actually work in your favor. How about this? How about I got that? How about I got that new Cap 100 sitting up here on the wall now? What's up?
I thought you were selling that.
It didn't sell today, so I guess it's staying in the PC. The only one I got left for sale is this Cap 109 right here. That's the only thing I got left for sale.
Don't you have another one for sale?
A what?
Don't you have another slot for sale?
The Fantastic Four?
No, there was one that I was asking about.
Oh, yeah, that one I told you. Yeah. So I've got, where's it at?
The one that I was like, yeah, what is that? And you're like, you don't want to buy it. And I went, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this really isn't like worth selling because it's going for about $20 on eBay. And I paid $40 for it. So
and I paid $65 for it. So
we've got almost $100 wrapped up in a $20 slab. So probably just going to hold on to this.
Except I paid shipping on top of that. I don't think you did. I know you did, right? I handed it to you.
I was going to say I walked out of your house with it, but yeah. But if you want it, Justin, $85, bro, it's yours.
Johnny, do you have anything else at CGC right now? So no, but I'm thinking because honestly, after Dustin had the issue with CGC Fantastic Four, I've had more than my fair share of issues with crap from them. Busted cases, scratched up cases, wrong stuff on the label, misspelled stuff on the label, missing stuff on the label. I'm probably going to send some stuff to CBCS, do my full
new cases.
They have the new cases. They're stepping their game up. I'm going to try to reach out to like Simple Man's Comics and stuff because I know they have a kind of an agreement over there and see some stuff from there. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go CBCS and see how that goes. I got a few things that I think would sell really well if I did get it slabbed, but I don't know. I hate paying $20 to slab something, just turn around and sell it. You know, that blows my mind that a piece of plastic or a case can take a $50 book raw and turn into a $1,300 book graded. You know what I mean? And I'm being a bit facetious, but hell, you look at UF4, you know, $100 raw, and then all of a sudden, within a few weeks, 9/8 were going for $1,400.
Yeah, but now the raws are going for $350, which is what the 9/8 were going for before. So, you know, but yeah, I mean, I've got a stack of books that I plan on sending in still. Some of it is stuff that I've had in a box that I was just like, I don't know if I want to keep this. I don't know if I want to sell it. Then I started looking at them and saw they were super, super nice. So I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll just have them slabbed, see what they come back as. I'll probably get a lot of them pre-screened for 9.8s. I'm really, really trying to come up with a high-grade Ghost Rider #1. So I don't know. Maybe I can do some trading, but I've got a stack of books that I want to send in. I just haven't decided if I'm going to send them to CGC again or CBCS, because like them or not, CGC is pretty much, they set the standard as far as the market goes. People say all the time, oh, CBCS goes for the same value, but that's not the case for most of it from what I see. I see people trying to sell a CBCS 9.8 here, and you might see 3 CBCS 9.8s here and 2 CGCs. And 2 CGCs sell quick, and the CBCSs just sit there and sit there and sit there and sit there. So I don't know. It's hard to tell. I wish that it wasn't that way, because that would open up a whole lot more opportunities. But wow, that's impressive.
You guys see that? Yeah, that's what I did last weekend.
And you have them like angled, or is it just the paint?
No, that's just a filter.
Okay, because I really was like, dude, I'm digging the way you have those angled, and like you have that round ball in the middle of your room.
Pops up there to the top left.
Do what?
What? No, those aren't pops. Those are Pokemon.
Yeah, I did notice those before, and I meant to say something to you, but I didn't, and I forgot to. But yeah, I'm just kind of disappointed that, like, why is Eevee up there? She's not an OG 3.
She is on one of the versions.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
Where did those come from? I
think they were all at Target, weren't they?
I don't know. I don't know how they got there, or who would have bought them and put them there.
Blame it on your wife.
No, she only collects Disney.
She's responsible for that stack of stuff there on the left side of that picture.
What is the 2 things on the other side on the top there?
That's a Lego Ferris wheel and a Lego carousel.
And how long did those take to put together?
Probably about 6 hours.
Oh, that's a lot less than I would have thought.
6 to 8 hours.
Oh, real quick, Johnny, that is probably my biggest reason for not using them for my personal stuff, is because the labels just aren't as appealing. If they were to get a better label, I would be all about it. So what are you going to fill that empty middle one with?
So once I have three more details that need to be built. Once they're built, I'm taking out the Hot Toys and the Mezco. And then those empty spaces, those 2 empty cases, are being saved strictly for turtle stuff.
Nice. So are you going to put all your Hot Toys in one case together?
No, they're going to be spread out over 3 cases. So like one's going to be like Spider-Man suits. One's going to be like X-Men. So, Magneto, Wolverine, Cyclops. The other one is going to be Mandalorian figures, or Mandalorian Hot Toys, because I've got a few Mandalorian Hot Toys pre-ordered.
But there are Hot Toy exclusive cases, though, in your basement, is what you're saying. That's what I was.
Yeah. I'm going to have. They're not built yet, and they're not set up, but there will be shelves dedicated specifically just to Hot Toys.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you were going to like mix them in with the regular scale figures, or if they got put together as they should to display in all their glory and significance and wonderfulness.
Yeah, I really want to start putting them behind me so you can see them on camera.
Yes.
But I love me some Marvel Legends.
So maybe just scooch them and throw a couple in the middle with the Hot Toys.
Justin, you do you.
What I need to do is, I'm gonna have to clear out everything here and get enough lights to light these ones up behind me, and that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
No,
Yeah.
dude, just put some spotlights up on your ceiling and just have them come down.
I guess I could do that.
So, could you
So-
show Lewis where he can find that Scarlet Spider?
Unfortunately, the Scarlet Spider is sold out on Sideshow's website because I believe it was a Toy Fair exclusive. The only place that you could buy it in America was off of Sideshow. It's sold out. The only place you can get it now is like through Facebook groups or eBay.
And that
Or-
thing was awesome. I remember when you showed it to us.
Yeah, that was the one that got me started in Hot Toys. I saw that and I'm like, I gotta get it.
Have you still not opened Spider Punk?
No, I haven't opened Spider Punk. I haven't opened.
I want to see that one.
Once I get these shelves built, I'm gonna open them.
Cool. Maybe we'll get an unboxing once every week.
Maybe. I mean, I think I have two. I have two paid off. They just haven't like gotten on the boat to come to America yet.
Mm.
Yeah, the couple I have, like, I was like, oh yeah, they'll ship as soon as you finish paying. So I was gonna go pay them off, and then I looked. I'm like, no, they're not estimated to be here until sometime between September and December. And with everything going on, hell, it may not be until this time next year. So I'm just gonna continue my payment plan.
Yo, I wanted to buy that Scorpion yesterday so bad, but I can't pay that much money for a small figure that small. That's just a figure. I can't do it. I want to.
The problem is once you do it once, you're just like,
Oh no,
right.
I don't even know that I could. I don't know, man. It's hard for me to. But at one point, I thought paying $100 for a comic book was just insane too, and well, I've obviously surpassed that by a lot. So hopefully, I don't get that way about other things. I know I won't ever do it with a Funko Pop. Like I could have bought the most rare and sought after and high priced Office Funko out there 2 weeks ago. I was looking at it, had it in my hands, could have bought it. Said, nope, not doing that. Coming the next week, was going to trade a couple things for it. It was gone. No 3-hole punch gym for me.
I'm running into the issue where, because I bought X-Men #1 and I spent like that kind of money on it. I'm like, oh, X-Men #4, it's half the price. That seems reasonable. But that's still like a significant amount of change that I don't and shouldn't be spending so close to, when I purchase X-Men #1.
Why? You're a big celebrity comic book letterer.
I'm it's a saved search on eBay in case one pops up at a stupid price, but yeah, that's a good question. Which one should I be looking to pick up next? 3, 4, 6, or 12?
Iron Fist 14.
I already have one.
Oh, so you're a fan.
Well, I'll tell you guys, Hulk just won.
3, 4, 6, or 10?
3, 4, 6, or 12?
12.
Is it 12 or 11?
12. Jugs.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's 12. I wish that guy would have wanted to sell that one I was showing you the other week, but he was undecided, and I don't know. He was just like, I just don't know. Like because he told me he wanted to sell it, and then I was like, oh well, I'm pretty sure I know somebody that could realistically be interested in it. Let me ask him. And like in between me saying that and me talking to you and you telling me to ask him about it, he kind of was like, oh, this is getting real.
Justin, don't forget you have that one book with Josh.
Crap, I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah. Just let him know if you don't want him to hold it, just let him know.
Oh man, I'm glad you said something. I totally forgot about that.
I just thought about it too.
Yeah, I should take care of that.
You do whatever it is you want to do.
No, I mean I need it. It's I need it to cross off the list.
You can always just send him like, a quarter a week.
Installment of a quarter.
That's
I mean,
good.
like 25. I was trying to be a bit.
Oh, I'm probably gonna try to do some swapping and trading with him for some of the stuff he's got that I want. Maybe he'll find that a 6.5 Captain America 109 will move faster than a 9.8 Power Rangers number 0. It's been sitting there for over a year, so I'm sitting here thinking, man, maybe Captain America will move a little quicker. I'll throw you a little cash on top. If you're watching this, Josh, I'm bringing it with me when I come, and we're going to talk about this. Oh, I know. I'm talking about if he watches the replay or something, but that discussion is going to happen.
Guys,
I just wanted to tell a story based on Lewis's comment about like the most you've ever spent on a comic book. Back in the day, I was at a flea market, and a guy had Amazing Spider-Man number 300, and he was asking $90 for it. And I'm like, oh, I can't spend $90 on a comic. This is crazy. Like that's just like I was getting nauseous thinking about spending that kind of money on a comic.
yeah.
So like it's the end of the day, and I was just like, okay, what the hell? I went up to him and like, listen, man, I've only got $45 cash. Would you take it?
Yeah.
And he said yes.
Wow.
Dang. I had somebody.
I probably should have checked to make sure all of the pages and everything were there. But
So I recently, a couple months ago, spent the most I've ever spent on a comic book, and I bought it raw, and boy, did it pay off. You guys, if you watched my CGC video that just came out, that was the most I've ever spent on a raw book ever. And yeah, considering the value of a 7.0 on this book right now, I did really, really well on that. And that's really what I prefer. I don't care to buy graded books. I would rather buy it raw in the assumed or estimated grade that I would like. And if it's something I want slabbed, I'll send it off. But I'm okay with raw books. But yeah, this one right here, I was pretty proud of that. I mean, I was expecting it to be a 7.0. I was like, maybe I'll get lucky and score a half a grade or a grade higher, because CGC does fudge and do that sometimes. But it didn't happen. But I didn't get lower than I expected, so that was good. But
You guys remember whenever we got the Red Hulks? How awesome!
Well, it's probably secondary to that bastard right there.
oh man,
This is the only red character that matters on this show.
I don't remember where I put my Red Hulk.
It's not
Dustin got a New Mutants. Is it 91, 92? What is it?
98.
98. Why? Well, I'm an idiot. He got that for free.
It's gone. It's been gone, but yeah.
Man, that breaks my heart, Green Laser. That breaks my heart.
Dang, man, that sucks. Yes, you are, Ryan. You absolutely are. There it is. Oh, those are cute. I still win.
I got that too. I'm just not pulling it out of the case.
Is it bad that I pulled mine out, played with it, did a full review, full photo shoot, and then put it back in so that I could have it to just kind of like pass around and people kind of catch a glimpse of it all week and then show it off in the box here? Does that make me a liar? I don't think. I didn't say I didn't open it. I just put it back in the box to be able to show it off.
No, I think what I did was show everybody just a sticker of tape off of a Sideshow box and then constantly doing this.
Yeah, that was a total dick move.
I fell for it.
Yeah. Justin was I even responded to you guys and was like, man, it's not that big of a deal.
Did you?
Actually,
yeah.
I didn't think you responded. I thought you were just like.
Yeah, I said, don't get too excited.
I think this is the best deal I've gotten on a book, actually. Crazy as it might seem. I bought this raw when it came out, and raw, this book was selling last I looked, over 250, 275. I even saw one sell for 300 on Facebook.
Oh, just kidding. I didn't respond. I just sent him a gift that had Dr. Evil.
Yeah, I wasn't talking or anything, you know.
My bad, dude. Sorry.
Yeah, you got my hopes up, and then you're like, nope, sorry, no hot toy. Although, I mean, I will say it's better than if it would have just been a print, I would have been like,
dude, their prints are expensive. I'm never buying a print from them.
yeah, I'm running into this issue where I'm like, should I continue to buy hot toys from Sideshow directly because of shipping and tax, where I could just buy it from like Big Bad Toy Store from the same price, but only $4 to ship it, or less than $4?
Oh, I didn't know that. That's not a bad idea.
Like, is the rewards itself worth the shipping?
Just do the price, right? Just do the math.
I mean, the answer is no.
There you go. Then,
Like, it's cheaper to order it from somewhere else if you can get a pre-order in on time, but
That's awesome.
but you know what is the greatest vehicle in all of comic books?
Spider Buggy. Oh, Flying Nimbus.
Nimbus. Yeah.
That's horrible. That is horrible looking, Nick.
Well, guys, I think it's about that time.
Yes, it is.
I need to go take some more Benadryl.
I need to relieve myself so bad.
Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Even though we were finished an hour ago, we still managed to keep things going on strong. Don't.
He ain't even gonna be mad about it because he does it all the time to himself.
That's right. I don't. Yeah, that's what it is. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. Oh my God, Green Laser. Eesh.
I just want Marvel Spotlight number 5.
I just want Marvel Comics number 1. Detective Comics 27.
Drinking show. No, we're switching to the going to bed show. No late night live tonight.
No.
I got 3 books I got to get done tomorrow.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Again, 1K bash next week, and we'll be going live. Maybe Dustin won't get kicked out for like trying to cost Chris. Hey, Rick, you have a good Sunday as well. Maybe Dustin will get kicked out for trying to cost Chris Claremont next weekend.
Trying to what?
Oh, you don't even know what that is, do you?
I'm honestly surprised Claremont's still coming. Good for him.
I am too. Austin St. John didn't cancel yet. I'm surprised. I couldn't believe that. What are you talking about? Costs Chris Claremont? What is that?
Oh my God. A cost? You don't know what that means? You don't know the cost? Okay. That's fine. It's just a word. Justin's Googling it right now, so he can pull up what it is.
It was
You know-
probably a Silver Surfer Black or something.
I'm looking up to see who the guests are at the Huntsville ComiKon.
Most of them are still going to continue to cancel. They just haven't come out yet. But yeah, guys, anyways, thanks so much. Be looking out for some great content next weekend. And as always, folks, collect the way you enjoy it. Or collect your way, right? For short. Go buy a t-shirt. I'm just kidding.
Collect your way.
Do it. Just collect the way you like, whether it's a pop. No, don't collect pops.